your host, Sean, and I have my co-host here, Zach. Today we have a special guest in the building, my brother from another mother, Junious.
Hello, everyone. Nice to meet you all.
What's going on, dude?
Not much, not much. Just working, grinding life, right?
Yeah, that's the American way, right?
The American dream, yes.
The American dream. This show is brought to you by Gervais Media. Um, we typically kind of go off the rails here. We don't we just kind of go off the dome in terms of like how we do things around with our
Yeah.
podcast. So I know you was asking me earlier, like if we have like a list of things that were like topics or whatnot that we're going to talk about. So
Right.
no, I mean we sometimes we do, sometimes we don't, but I guess that's what makes this show special.
Right.
Yeah. So,
Hey, spontaneousness, that's awesome.
yeah, man. Yeah. So, um, to get started on today's episode, if you want, Junius, I'll let you go ahead and introduce yourself. Let everyone know, like, what you do and whatnot. As far as work, and yeah.
Right.
I'll let you take the
So,
floor now.
right. So I guess I work as an attorney. I'm in Chicago. I love it. Um, my hobby is politics. I love learning about different religions at the same time. I can talk all day about politics and religion, different theories. I love different science topics. So I guess this is my first podcast. So I
Nice.
guess this will be my maiden voyage and discussing my topics, I guess,
Yeah.
in a podcast platform.
Yeah.
But outside of that, I was open to seeing what you guys have to discuss and how what I guess hear about what your audience maybe will eventually start listening to or are listening to and what you guys like talking about. So I guess I'm just excited to join you guys, and I guess I'm honored.
Oh yeah, dude. We're glad to have you. We're glad to have you. So, Zach, what's going on, man?
Ah, nothing.
Look,
Literally, yeah.
yeah.
I'm just
Uh,
excited to be here
so
again.
Junius,
Yes.
Zach is a Cowboys fan. What do you think about that? Dallas Cowboy fan.
We
I
didn't need to
I
bring that up.
unfortunately I know I am not apt on sports.
Yeah.
I have not paid much attention to the NFL
Well,
since the Bears started being shit.
I was just getting ready to say it's okay because you're in Chicago, and Chicago sports nowadays just hasn't really been doing too well.
Whoa,
And
whoa, whoa, whoa. It, yes, but the Cubs did a phenomenal. I feel the Cubs gives us a 100-year break after winning
100 years. Yeah.
after, after breaking the streak.
Look, so the
So
last
as far as
time,
I'm doing, as far
the
as Chicago
last,
sports, we're good.
yeah, the last time the Cubs won the World Series was in 2016. So that was like you said, that was their first time in 100 years of winning a championship. Um, and for the ones that don't know who the Cubs are, that's the baseball team of the major leagues here in America. Um, so that means in 2116, they'll win their next one. We'll be long gone by that
Oh,
point.
Yeah.
yes,
But
hopefully not. We'll see.
yeah, oh man, that's crazy. So what we're going to do is I would like so last episode we kind of did things different and we kind of had more of like a debate in terms of
Yeah.
like political points of views. Um
Right.
and so one of the topics that we really connected on and we it was probably the longest topic that we had talked on was, do you think college is a scam? And so I want to ask you, since we're bringing you on here today, and you know, you're a good debater. And by the way, Junior's middle name is What's in It for Me. so, so
No.
if you get the gist, uh, you'll learn very quickly. but But I want to. I kind of want to ask you the question: do you think college is a scam? Given that you have graduated law school.
Right. I guess there is a path in the United States as an American, I guess, where you don't have to achieve the wealth that you want by going to college.
Hmm.
Is college a scam? Well, for Americans specifically, you have two roads. You can go the traditional, what is it, skilled workers route with no college needed. However, in this time, unfortunately, for those high paying jobs, unions have made it to an issue where if you don't know somebody, it's hard for you to get those good jobs.
Yeah.
So if you're a high school grad coming out and wanting to eventually make that $100,000 job, you either go to college because you don't know anyone,
Hmm.
or you're just kind of shit out of luck in a way until you do find someone to know, right? You're
Right.
working, I guess, a barista or restaurant work, or I guess fast food retail chain stuff, right? Alternatively, then you can join the, I guess, glamorous, that's like everyone's, oh, college this, college that, when you're growing up, right? So you go that way. Is college a scam? For those who go, it just depends the path you have. Everyone can become an attorney. Everyone can become a doctor. Everyone starts off with that ability when they get into college.
Yeah.
Um, because again, to become an attorney, you just need a 4-year degree. You just need to get the grades during your 4 year. It doesn't matter. My undergrad is exercise science. So is college a scam? That's a loaded question because there's so many paths an American can take, and both paths are marred with hurdles now.
Hmm.
So I guess, do you need college to make $50,000 and live comfortably as a single person in the U.S.? No, you don't have to. You can work at Walmart and easily earn that. You can work
Right.
Amazon and earn it, and all these others.
Yeah.
So
Because no, like nowadays, $50,000 per year is in America is like that's nothing basically.
based off where you live, right? In
Yeah.
San
Well, based
Francisco,
off.
that's nothing. In Chicago, where I live, that's awful.
Yeah.
You're not getting anywhere. But it's better than living in San Francisco. In Springfield, Illinois, in Nashville, Tennessee, maybe it's more. Maybe it's more in
Yeah.
Indianapolis.
I know. So Zach, you live in the DC area.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure 50,000 around your neighborhood is probably nah. That's not going to work, right?
Yeah. No. Yeah. That. Bro, it's really weird to be in this area, especially because it's such a weird place of Virginia
Hmm.
because it's
Right.
it's like it's sandwiched between DC, which is like a richer part of this area, and then there's like the city Annandale, which is almost all the houses. Like I go to my friend's houses, they're like huge $1 million homes, like very, very well off people. And then literally it's like this strip of road where it's people where it's like it seems it's like I don't know how to say this.
Like a lower class, like
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
like the low middle
Right.
middle class at that point. Yeah.
Yes. Exactly. Yeah. And it's just like this little strip of road that's like that. And
Yeah.
Mhm.
it's a little bit jarring actually to like drive through where it's like you're literally going from like a road with a bunch of like $1 million houses with BMWs to like run down like roads, run down like houses, shops, and then
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
But yeah, I don't think yeah 50K would be incredible here to be
I want to
honest.
I want to ask you guys, or matter of fact, I think we could all do it as an opinion, but based on the areas that we live in, I'll start with you, Zach. What do you feel like in your mind is give me a number in terms of how much per year you think will be comfortable in the area that you live in? So in the DC region,
To be comfortable?
yeah, to be comfortable.
Oh.
Money isn't an issue at that point.
Oh.
It's the last of
Probably
your words.
around 125K, probably.
Really? I thought it would have been
Probably.
more.
Uh, I'm trying to think because I think either I think that's like the very minimum, to be
Hmm.
honest. The very where
Hmm.
you're a little bit comfortable, but you're not like total. I think to be like 100% comfortable, I think it needs to be like 250 probably.
Okay,
Actually, yeah,
about 250.
yeah, probably.
I mean, I lived in Chicago for quite some time, but Junius, I'll ask you. I might have a clue, but since you're more, well, I mean, you live basically like downtown, so you might have
Right,
a better idea of what a comfortable number will look like in Chicago. So, what
right,
do you think?
right. So it depends, right? Chicago's massive. You can enjoy downtown not living in Chicago like you did when you lived here, right?
Yeah,
Um, so I'd say if for like the American dream, the two kids, two-car garage house, I'd say probably 150
okay,
would
and that's like
be,
in the city, pretty much.
but downtown, no, it'll probably closer to 200
Okay.
to be comfortable.
Would you rather live downtown or in the city if you had a family?
I'd probably move more into the city.
To
Downtown
the
is
city.
nice for maybe a single family, maybe one kid family,
Yeah,
but it since I already have a dog, when you have a kid and then a dog inside an apartment, it would get too much at that point. So then
yeah,
I would say you'd have to move out into the city. But again, it's downtown is accessible to everything. The public transit when you go into the city tapers off a lot with accessibility to the rest of, I guess, Illinois or the
yeah,
Northwest Illinois.
yeah. And you know what's crazy? So you guys are saying so 200K Chicago, same thing in DC, and here in Indianapolis, I'll probably say like, I mean, to live comfortably, like probably just 100K to be honest. Maybe about like 120K is probably
Right.
all you need here in Indy. However, Indianapolis has been on the rise in terms of how would you say maybe like renovation and a lot more jobs are opening.
Right.
So that means that rent is going up for sure around here. A lot of folks from Chicago is moving here, dude. I don't know if you've noticed or if maybe seen articles or whatnot of like people moving south to Indianapolis.
Yes.
Uh, we've been getting a lot of people moving here, and so a lot of
Yes.
a lot of skyscrapers are going up here in the next like year or two. So,
Hmm.
but as of right now, I'd probably say around like 125K. Um, however, with the numbers that you guys are seeing, what I find crazy is that if we think 10 years from now, these numbers will be super cheap.
Right. Hope not, but you're correct, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. The way that things are being ran right now, I don't know, man. Inflation has not been a not so much of a nice person to
Yeah.
America, in the last it hasn't been too nice to us, but hopefully
Yeah.
Right.
things will
Well,
get
well,
better.
well, that's because of COVID, right? COVID
Yeah.
froze things, so everything immediately jumped to try to compensate for, I guess, lost in COVID.
Yeah.
To be fair, there's also you can talk about corporate greed and taxes and things like that increasing as well. But it was always going to sharply increase as it readjusted from COVID keeping everything down artificially.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I agree.
We were used
COVID
to COVID times.
it's crazy it's crazy to think that COVID happened 5 years ago. Isn't that crazy? That's
That's
insane.
yeah.
Jeez.
It's 5 years. Yeah, well this March will make uh this March will make officially 5 years since America went on shutdown.
Yes,
That's insane. It felt
That's
like
crazy.
COVID was yesterday, didn't it?
it
Yeah,
does.
that's what we were talking about last episode, right? Like
Yeah.
the fact that we're halfway through this decade already.
Right.
That's oh my god.
Wow.
Yeah. No, it's crazy. So I kind of want to break the ice a little bit, and so Zach, Junius is he's a car guy just like us,
Let's go.
and I gotta say I'm a little we kind of clash heads a little bit because he's a Lamborghini dude, and he 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 takes shits on my Ferraris a lot. So Junius, last episode, I think we did like what was our top 5 dream cars or whatnot.
Right.
Um so Junior or Zach, what was, I know you said the most notable one from you was the Porsche 918 Spider.
Yeah.
Uh I think the most notable one for me was I cannot remember. It's definitely a Ferrari, but there's so many. The 812 Superfast.
Oh
Ooh,
yeah.
that is a good one.
Yeah. So Junius, give us your, if you can, give us your 5 dream cars. It doesn't matter in
Wow.
terms of the price. Just 5
Right.
cars.
Okay. So obviously, Sean, you know me. I have to go Lamborghini. Uh, the Aventador SVJ.
Yeah.
I want it. Like it is my number one car. I love the engine, V12, the way it screams, its aerodynamicness.
Yeah.
My number two, Mopar. You have to love it when they were really trying to, I guess, break records. So the Viper ACR is number two.
Oh, that's nice. That's
Um,
actually a nice pick.
yes, it never reached its potentials because the tires were not at a at tires were not at the technology level enough to, I guess, be able to sustain that much downforce
Yeah.
that the car produced at the time. So they only did 2 Nürburgring laps, and the second one broke the first one, but the tires exploded, so they couldn't
Hmm.
finish, and they were like on a tight deadline. So number two, definitely the ACR. Number three, four, and five would be hard because those are like peak. I guess the ZR1 that they're coming out with for Corvette
Yeah,
C8.
the C8.
I
Yeah.
really like that one.
Flat plane engine.
Yes. I don't like the turbo, the twin turbo. I would have went with the electric more so than the turbo, so you could still get the naturally aspirated sounding
Yeah.
engine. But they say it still revs high, so I still like it. So Chevy, nice job with that one. To be a new car and be on my list. I want to say for four, I think it's hard. It gets hard for four and five. I don't really know. I do like the Parasangue, so I'm going to say number five for that one.
Okay.
Ferrari. Putting a V12 in an SUV that's peak Ferrari. I love it. Lamborghini should have done it
Yeah.
because they're Lamborghini, but Audi took over them, so Volkswagen says what Volkswagen says.
You can always
Um,
come join us in Modena, Italy.
maybe for the Parasangue, I was close for it, but I couldn't. It breaks down just like Mopar.
Yeah.
What can I say? But for four, I like the look of the Lotus Emira, but I have never purchased a Chinese car, so I'm skeptical.
Okay.
So, but I guess that would have to be my list.
Not
I can't
bad.
go Porsche. Porsche is never going to be on that list. But
Not
the
bad.
918
Really?
is a good. It's a good choice. The 918.
Hey, let's go. Yes. Yes.
Dude,
Yes. Yes.
you
Yes.
know, the 918, that's not something you see every day, honestly. That's really not something you see every day. And when you do
No.
see it, it's a beauty of nature, literally.
Yes.
Yeah.
It sounds beautiful. I saw
Yeah.
it in
Yeah.
San Francisco.
Those things are
It's also because it's
powerful.
like a $1 million. It's like a
Right, right.
couple mil
Right.
easily.
Right.
You said you
But
seen
yeah.
some in San Francisco.
Yeah, I saw one in San Francisco right before I left.
Huh.
It was beautiful. It was gray. It was nice. He definitely enjoyed it, so because he floored it at the light, so
Oh,
he was
nice.
enjoying his engine for sure.
Zach, is the car what's the car culture like over there in your region?
It's all mostly like muscle cars, to be honest.
Really? I would
Yeah,
have
there's
thought
a
on the East Coast it
lot.
would have been a lot more like JDM maybe.
No, I was
Or
surprised. That's more. I feel like that's more West Coast, to be honest.
what do you think,
Like,
Junior? Since you were there
It
in
was
San
definitely
Francisco.
more. There was a lot of JDM.
Oh, okay,
wait,
okay.
did you used to live in San Francisco?
Yeah, I lived in San Francisco for 3 years. This
Oh, same.
past time. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, wait, really? Nice.
yeah.
What neighborhood?
Well, no, I'm like just outside San Francisco. Sorry.
Okay, no
Yeah.
worries.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I
In
forgot to say that.
Marin
Yeah, you
County.
did. You
Yeah,
did live
Oh,
there. Yeah.
yes, Marin Canyon. Yeah. How did you
yeah.
like it?
I loved it. I love it
Hmm.
way more than here.
Yeah,
To
same.
say
I
the
love
least.
San Francisco. I'm
Yeah.
thinking of moving back still, but it's the homelessness.
Is it
Yeah.
I
as
couldn't.
is it as bad as LA? And that's actually a question
I
for both of
haven't
you
been to
Ooh.
guys.
LA. I hear it's way worse in LA.
Really?
I have
But I
not
haven't
been.
been. I've been to LA recently, but I haven't been to San Francisco in a little bit. But it was bad
Was
the
it?
last
Dang.
time I was there. Yeah.
Is
I
it
It
like
have
the
women who
was.
went told me
skid
that.
row type of thing, or
Shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's they'll be like, I think it's clear where they're like trying to take it out. So like if you go down like very nice parts of like either downtown LA or like Beverly Hills and stuff like that, there'll be like
yeah?
no homeless at all. But then like once you get like right outside like this like the nicer areas, there homeless people like everywhere.
Dang.
Every single like couple like a 10 tents like every single like every single corner. It's bad. It's bad down there.
Yeah. And that was how San Francisco was, but it wasn't every single corner though. There were clusters, but it was every other block. And theirs was strange in that you know how Chicago's, I guess, terrible, I guess, side is the south side. There's like a or the
Yeah,
east side, or sorry, or
yeah.
the west side. Like there's like a defined part. It's like every other block there's homelessness there.
Right, right.
So it's like mixed throughout their city. So it was very strange in that. Mine is like the wealthier, affluent areas where that are like high on the hills,
Yeah.
but
Zach,
downtown area and things like that. Yeah.
have you been to Chicago, Zach?
Yeah.
You have. When
Yeah.
was the last time you been?
2018,
Okay, so
I think.
before pre-COVID, then.
Yeah.
Oh, so you was in the glory. Those are around like the glory time. Like that's when Chicago was fun, dude.
Yes.
Well, yeah, no, like literally, Chicago was fun around that time. So look, um, I lived in Chicago for roughly between like 7 and 8 years, and Junious is from there. So the crazy thing about Chicago, I will say this: when I first my freshman year when I moved to Chicago, of college, um, I learned very quickly. Since we're on the topic of cities, I
Hello.
Sean. Ooh.
I think you got disconnected.
Yeah. I swear to God, we've had technical difficulties every episode. Oh, is he back?
yeah, I'm back.
Oh, there
Okay.
you go.
Okay, my bad. So while like I was saying, one of the things I learned very quickly about Chicago was, um, like almost every other block you turn down, there's literally a different community of people. Like you'll go down one street, it's black folks. You'll make a left, it's Asian folks. You make a right, it's Hispanic folks. You make a left, you'll find Russian people maybe. Like Chicago is weird. They call it. I think I've heard a term. Chicago is a city of. I forgot what it was, but there's not one. But maybe besides the South Side, um, there's not really one area of Chicago where you'll have a consistent uh like community or neighborhood of just one type of people. If that makes sense. Am I right, Junius, or no?
For the most part, I think that's true.
Yeah.
I guess like you'd have to go more towards the suburb
Yeah.
portions of Chicago for that.
Yeah.
Um, but no, I definitely agree with that. Either the affluence with Asians, whites or
There's a lot of Ukrainians
the
in Chicago. I didn't even
there are a
realize that.
ton of
Ton of Ukrainians.
unfortunately, but
Oh, shit.
pre the war, yes, there
Yeah,
were a ton as well.
yeah.
But now there are just more of them.
Have you ever seen like a group of Russians in Chicago or no? Like a
A
community of
few,
Russians?
I, a few. I don't really meet many Russians, I
Yeah.
guess, in the
Maybe.
Midwest as much as I did in California. Surprise.
Really?
Yeah, I
Oh,
met
well,
a
I mean, Russia's not that
decent amount of
far
them.
like, from that side of the world, at least, technically.
Right.
What about you, Zach? Is there a lot of Russians like in it's crazy we're on a topic of Russians right now, but is there like a lot of if you're a Russian, we're not discriminating. Yeah, so we're not a fan of Putin, no. But yeah, no, is there like a lot of like a big community of Russians over there in DC or no? All right.
I don't think so, to be honest. No.
That makes
Not
sense.
really.
They're probably more on the West Coast more than anything.
Mm.
Probably
There
They
is
immigrating
should
like
be in
more.
the
a
Midwest. I just maybe haven't met them. Maybe they're in Wisconsin.
A Russian in Wisconsin. I don't know why that sounds so funny. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the Russian people, but no, yeah, Chicago is crazy. It's definitely a it's definitely a melting pot. Um, but since you both guys lived in San Francisco, um, what
Bay
is
Area.
one restaurant recommendation that you guys could give me and anyone else that's listening that might want to go to San Francisco that you guys would recommend?
You want to go first?
I'd say Hinodea.
Okay.
Hinodea or Mincio Tokyo SF. I love ramen. The best
Mm.
ramen I've had there. I
Ah,
just made
yeah.
every ramen in Chicago garbage. It sucks.
Dang, really, bro? You know Chicago got some good ramen places, though.
I'm checking. I've been trying different ramen places throughout the city. I've yet to find anyone on that scale. I've been ruined.
Didn't you go with us when we remember? I don't know if you was there with us. We went to Chinatown, Ryan,
Yeah,
Roe. You didn't like that place?
I'm still going through it, but ramen's more Japanese.
Oh yeah, yeah. What about you, Zach?
And
Um, there's a place called Papalote, I think,
Okay.
on like 24th Street or something like that. If anyone likes Mexican food,
Oh yeah, I'm
that
a big fan.
yes, dude, that for me that's the best place.
I'm pr-
They have us the best salsa in San Francisco.
I'm
really, I
pretty
should try
sure
that.
I'm pretty sure Mexican food is definitely like huge in California, which I would
Oh yeah.
love. I would love that.
Yeah.
Do they still have? Hold on, let me.
It's probably like taco trucks on every corner, literally,
Yeah,
probably.
Yes.
there's one parked every single day in front of my middle school. Like
Oh.
Is that
whenever I was
legal?
there. Probably not.
is that
For being
is that
honest,
legal, bro?
probably not.
Maybe the
They
teacher's
did it
just going there
anyways.
for lunch. Well,
Hell yeah.
we do have a lawyer with us here, so he can tell us if it is or not.
The Mexican food out there was top for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Look, does it hit harder than Chicago's Mexican food? 'Cause you know Chicago Mexicans get
Ooh.
down, man. They
I
get
I
down.
gotta I do love Chicago Mexican food better, I have to say.
Okay, okay.
Really? Okay. Oh,
Zach, yeah, that's crazy.
are you a deep dish guy?
I'm a huge deep dish guy. Giordano's
Oh,
all
we're
day.
about to have a debate on this. I can see it already
But I
Ooh.
right now,
also like
man.
Gino's East.
You know, bro,
What?
you didn't mention Illuminati's?
Bro.
No
I don't like
way.
their crust. I'm sorry. I don't like their crust. I'm looking for tomato paste and what? Like what? No, I
Don't,
can't.
bro, you can't shit on Illuminati's like that.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to figure out. Is that the...
What about you,
Oh,
Zach?
yeah,
Are
yeah.
you?
No, I was there.
Yeah.
Illuminati's, yeah.
Oh, you into
When I was in
Illuminati's?
Chicago, yeah. That was the
Nice.
place I went to. I was trying to find which place I went to. Yeah, that was it.
I'm sorry.
Look, Giordano's is good. I will give it to Giordano's. They do. I do love their pizza. Myself, I am obviously I'm a New York. New York
Of
slice guy.
course.
New York
Are you one of
slice.
those? Are you one of those who fold their pizza? I think that's like a New York thing, like an East Coast thing.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, but honestly, I've told people back in New York, like, dude, I'm not gonna lie to you, Chicago, that deep dish pizza is different, bro. Like, it's definitely hidden. Um,
Right.
I guess I'm used to folding a pizza, but you know, with a deep dish pizza, you're eating it with a fork at first. But after living in
Right.
Chicago for so long, I got used to just saying, all right, F it, I'm gonna just eat this with my hand. So, you
Right.
know,
You gotta
um,
enjoy it.
we actually have a Giordano's here in we have a Giordano's and Illuminati's here in Indianapolis now.
Oh, nice. We're taking over. Nice.
Yeah, so there's a Giordano's downtown, and there's Illuminati's like on the north side of town. So
How was actually? Yeah, when I went to Cincinnati, I think there was one there as well.
really,
Yes. Or was it
uh,
Indianapolis? No, it might
it's
have been Indianapolis. It's on the corner, right? And there's like outdoor seating on the side, maybe.
yes, that's
Okay, yes. Okay, so it
yeah,
was Indianapolis. Yeah.
yeah. Um, it's not. Nah, Chicago's is different. Like Chicago's better, but you know that's how it is, man. You know, like when you have a mom and pops type of restaurant like that starts off original like that, and it's been there for so long, it's made a name and it's legendary, and it's going to be
Mhm.
where the heart is. The heart is in Chicago, but the mind is in Indianapolis. Is the difference between the heart and the mind. So,
Right.
um, but the food is still good though. I do give them their props. If I had to say, Chicago's Giordano's A plus, Indianapolis is a B plus. Still
Uh,
solid enough. It gets the job done.
yes. How about you, Zach? What type
Yeah.
of
What kind of
pizza? Are you a deep
pizza?
dish person?
Yeah.
Uh, I like. I do like New York style. I prefer New York style, but
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I think I may have told you this, Sean. But the best pizza I've ever had is in Jersey.
Get out of here,
Really?
man.
Yes.
I can't believe somebody mentioned New Jersey to me. What the heck? That's crazy. New Jersey, bro.
You
Yeah.
heard all of the New York pride just evaporate from his voice.
Bro, literally, literally, I'm like,
If
I have no meat on my bones. I'm just a skeleton now.
look, look, if anyone listening is somehow in New Jersey, in specifically Cranford, New Jersey, which is don't actually go there, but if somehow you find yourself there, go to Big Apple Pizza and get a
Oh, of course
barbecue
they call
chicken
it
pizza.
Big Apple
Barbecue
Pizza.
Yeah, of
chicken
course,
pizza.
because they can't be in New York. So, yeah, but bro, yeah,
Wait, did you say barbecue chicken pizza?
barbecue chicken pizza. Do you not like
Oh,
barbecue chicken pizza?
that sounds like
I
a
do not.
California thing.
That
Have you never
does
had
sound like
barbecue
kind of.
chicken pizza?
Nah,
I had it once and it was awful.
I can't
What?
imagine barbecue
Maybe
on
I'll
a
have to go to
pizza.
New Jersey.
You've
Yeah.
wait,
Oh
so
no.
you've never, Sean, you've never had barbecue chicken pizza, and
No,
you
sir.
had it, didn't like it.
No,
Yes.
sir.
But you
I'm
haven't.
quitting the
You have to
podcast.
try it. You have to try it at least, Sean.
You have to
I
try it at
might.
least. It's
You-
so good, dude. Fly all the way down to Cranford, New Jersey. and taste
I'm gonna
Have
fly
them
to
ship you
Jersey.
one.
Look, I'm gonna fly to Jersey and then come right back to Indianapolis. I'm not even gonna
Yes.
go to New York. I'm gonna just go right back to. That's
Dang.
crazy. No, but
The New York, New Jersey rivalry.
what's the craziest, like, out of y'all experience, or out of all of our experiences, what is the craziest pizza that you've ever heard somebody order or say that they
Pineapple
might have
pizza.
liked?
Anything with anchovies,
Yeah.
I think is a bit wild.
Pizza
I
with pineapple. That's egregious.
Yes,
yeah.
I've had someone order. I worked in a pizza shop one time, and someone like had a custom order like come to me, and he was like, "Can I have anchovies, olives, and like onions?"
Oh.
And I was like, "Damn, no!" like I
Bro,
almost like didn't want to do it.
yeah. Do you guys remember? Okay, so I got to make sure you guys watch SpongeBob, right? Like growing up.
Yes.
No, I've
Really? You
never
didn't
watched
watch?
SpongeBob.
No way.
Never watched
Never in my
SpongeBob.
entire life.
Wow. Oh
I'm
my
18,
goodness.
almost 19. Never watched it.
Wow.
Damn. Am I? Damn, we might be officially old then, bro.
No, it's not that. No,
I was gonna say we must
like
be
all my
officially old
friends
then.
did,
Oh,
but
okay, okay.
it was just me. Yeah.
Well, Junius, you remember that one episode where like SpongeBob was delivering the pizza?
Yes.
Everything that like Zach just explained sound that like that's what I can
Exactly.
picture. Bro, it's the nastiest pizza I've ever heard in my life.
Mhm.
I'm not putting no fruit on my pizza, bro. I'm not doing that.
No. No.
There's
Anyone who says it's delicious is lying to you.
no, they're not.
It's just a
Yeah.
fact.
They gotta be from like never mind. I was about to say you gotta be from Russia or something. Okay, all right, all right, all right. Russian, the Russian mob, don't come
Wow.
after me.
He's
Don't
going
come
right
after me.
for them.
No, but no, 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 no. For me, I've seen people order pizza with like, yeah, I think you know what I think what you guys like anchovies, mushrooms, and
Wow.
onions.
Wow.
And
Did
I'm
you
like,
just put
dude,
mushroom on that list?
are you trying to
That's
die? Like, do you want to? I can't say the word on here on YouTube, but do you want to like unalive yourself?
I,
Mushrooms.
I, what? I can't believe you just put mushrooms on that list.
No.
No,
Mushrooms are amazing.
nah, mushrooms are
No.
terrible.
Thank
What?
you. Thank you.
Yeah,
What?
mushrooms are terrible. No, no.
Oh,
It's like chewing on wet
I'm out of here.
erasers.
Let me leave.
Oh man.
What? Chewing on erasers?
That's like it's
Oh,
like chewing on wet erasers for me. I
All right,
can't
look, I got
eat
a,
a mushroom.
I got a scenario for
I'm
you guys.
heartbroken.
I got a scenario for y'all.
Mm.
You're in the woods. The world is basically gone to shit, and you got to find something to eat. What are you making? What are you going to try to eat from the woods? Just picture yourself in the woods right now. The world's gone to shit. It's almost apocalyptic at this point, and you're
Do
just
I
trying to
have my
find something.
dog?
Yes, yes, you can have your dog with you. Don't tell me
Yeah,
you're going
but
to eat
he's
your
going
dog.
hunting. No, he's going
Oh,
hunting for
okay,
us.
okay, okay.
I'll just wait until he brings me something back or eat what he eats.
Um, what about you, Zach?
Pine
What's a
cone? I don't
Can
know.
you eat pine cones?
Probably not. I'm not good at hunting. I'm Asian. Like we can't hunt.
um,
Um, I don't know. I would be, bro. Like if all three of us were put into the woods, like and told to survive, I'm definitely the first one dying. Like that's a guarantee for me, bro.
Tree
well,
bark? Could we eat tree bark? Maybe.
I don't know. That's actually a good question. I've never seen that in a movie, so
Right.
I might have to look
That's
that
fair.
one up. I might actually have to look that up. That you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, that's actually a good question. I have to look that up. I'm surprised none of you guys said fish. I'm surprised that wasn't the first thing you guys said.
I don't know
Oh
how to
yeah.
fish.
I don't know how to fish either, to be honest.
So that's why I said kaiba. I don't know how to hunt either.
Actually, I do know how to fish, so maybe we would be good. Zach, you won't die.
But I can't stand fish though. I'd
Dang.
I
He's
won't
like,
eat
peace
fish.
out, guys. I'm just gonna go die over here.
Yeah, I'm
Ah,
gonna.
yeah.
I'll. I'll
I'll
just
see you
die. I
guys on
won't.
the other side, basically.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's crazy. So we on our show, Juniors, we like to talk about motorsports. Are you pretty familiar with like F1 and stuff?
I am not, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. Actually, you know what? We can get into F1. Well, the F1 season is pretty much over with, Zach. Anyway, so there's not really much news.
Oh, there is a little bit.
Okay, what's going on?
Do you see the Franco Colapinto?
No, what happened?
He's been signed to Alpine as their reserve driver. And also, it seems like Jack Doohan's contract has been altered. So
What?
it's yeah. So it's now there seems to be it's a 5 race like little period, and
Hmm.
then after that they seem to be able to replace him with either Franco Colapinto or Paul Aaron if they see fit.
Oh, they doing him dirty then.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they're doing them dirty. Alpine is just a piece of shit, dude.
yeah, they're just a complete mess right now.
Piece of shit,
Yeah.
literally. I might have to look into their. I might actually have to look into articles in terms of outside of F1 to see like what their how their car company is doing. Because I'm pretty sure in the French market they're probably doing very well out there in France in terms of car sales and whatnot. Because they do make production cars. Matter of fact, since you lived in England, have you seen a lot of people driving Alpines a lot or no?
Not in England, but when I was in France, yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah,
Okay.
that was it was because Alpine's like a part of Renault,
Yeah.
so and they're very big. Obviously, they're a French company, but like they're very big in France. But yeah,
Nice.
there were a lot of Alpines there.
Junious, I
Bro,
forgot to tell you, Zach lived in England too. He lived in Texas as well.
Oh wow.
bro, I need
Where is
yeah,
your favorite city so far?
I've ever lived in.
Yeah, which area?
Um,
Texas, Texas,
hell no.
Texas.
What was wrong with Texas?
What wasn't wrong with
I
Texas
guess what's your
actually?
what as you choose your favorite, what did you like the most and what did you like the least of each place?
I really liked living in France. I lived in France as well. Um, I liked living there. I liked living in the Bay Area.
Where in France did you
Um,
live?
I found in three different cities was Marseille,
Mhm.
Annecy, and Bayeux.
Okay. Which was your
Yeah,
favorite?
Annecy. Oh
I
my
didn't even
god.
know you lived in France. That's
Yes.
actually the first
Yes.
time.
That
As
was
long
Yeah,
as
that
easily.
was.
yeah.
I actually moved from France to the UK. I think a month before we met.
What?
Yeah.
Did you
Well, the
like
first time we ever no we met no. I was living in France when we first met,
uh-huh
but the first time we actually talked, that was when I was living in the
in
UK.
England? Okay.
Yeah. Because I
Oh
think yeah, I
shoot.
was moving to the UK. I was in the process of moving to the UK while we like first met.
Was it a like a what was a language barrier like for you speaking
Oh,
English in France?
bro, that was hell.
Yes.
Bro, they
Yes, they're known
even
for
if
it.
even if French people speak English, they won't speak English to you. Like
Oh, they're
there
stubborn.
was
Yes. Yes.
yeah, bro. There was one time I was in a grocery store trying to buy like Calypso like lemonades.
Yeah,
You ever
Mhm.
seen those? Yeah, I was trying to buy like one of those, and there was no price on it. So like I was like, oh, I'm just gonna go to the checkout. Um, so they're ringing me out, and then like I see the price, and I'm like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And so she says something to me in French, and I'm like, oh, like I say in English, sorry, I don't speak French, and then she says something in French again, and I know like how to say like, do you speak English in French?
Mhm.
So I say that, and she just stares at me, and I'm like, and I was like, oh, she didn't hear me, so I say it again, and she looks at me and then says the exact same thing in French one more time, and I'm just staring at her because I don't understand French, so I'm like, I don't know what you're asking of me. So we're just kind of like staring at each other for like a good, like seriously, like 2 minutes straight. And then
Wow,
this
man.
guy comes over, looks at me, and then looks at her, like asks her something in French. She says something back. He turns to me and goes, in English, do you speak any French? And I'm like, no. And then he goes, oh, she's asking you, do you want a bag? And I'm like, oh my
She's gonna
God.
let you walk out of there with it right? Because you're speaking English.
Yeah. I was just like, oh my God. I was like,
For
you could have
two
just, she
minutes.
could,
Literally.
I was like, oh, okay. I was like, no, I'm okay. He's like, okay.
No
And then he like
gesture to the
pushed her
bag
out
or
of
anything.
exactly. No gesture, nothing. Even like when I said, "Do you speak English?" she didn't respond. She just kept staring at me, and I was like, "Oh my
Right.
God." So I just like walked, and I never returned to that store.
That's crazy. You know, there's a maybe I'm wrong about this, but I have seen like online that like um although we're allies with France, I heard that like French people do not get along with Americans.
Nah, nah. They um may can I say this? I don't know if this is bad to say.
No, we can
They
always
also,
edit it.
I'm
yeah, I'll edit
interested.
it out if deemed necessary. They don't have a great relationship with Muslims as well, and I like Sean, you know, I'm Muslim,
Yeah.
so that may have been a factor in it as
Oh
well.
yeah, yeah,
Because I was with my mom a lot, and she's in hijab and stuff like that. But yeah, they
Mhm.
were in Annecy and Bayou, people were like everyone was super friendly, everyone was very nice, but it was Marseille and particularly Paris that
yeah.
people were very
Right.
rude.
Is Paris
Like,
dirty?
yeah, Paris overrated. If you're traveling, you don't
Don't.
need to go to Paris. It's not
Yeah.
that
Wow.
not that nice.
Just insulted. How many people live there? 60 million? Maybe 50
Something like
million?
that. Y'all
Some of
town
the
is
proudest
over. Like,
Europeans,
like it's fine for a day trip, but that's really
right?
it.
Wow.
You know?
Wow.
I'm about to
Yeah,
sound.
Covered
go
all of
somewhere else.
southern France. You're
I'm
just
about to
Yeah.
like,
sound hella American.
screw your wines, all of it. You're overrated. Your cheese, your
Screw your
food.
bread. Screw your
Uh,
bread. I'm about
Screw
to
your
sound.
metal tower.
Screw your shiny pinpoint tower. Um, I'm about to sound hella American when I say this, but is Paris a city or a city state?
I definitely
Because
hear the difference.
is it because like Paris is huge though. Like when you look at
Right.
it on a
There's
map,
a
it's like
Paris city.
okay,
And I guess
okay,
I say you could say it's like Chicago, right? There's like Chicago area where it's like known for like Chicagoland area. It
yeah,
practically stretches to Michigan to Wisconsin.
yeah.
But then there's like Paris.
Paris is huge, dude. I looked at it on a map
Yes.
recently and I was like, damn, this dude to get from one side to the other looks like it'll take like 3 hours.
Yeah,
Like
it's
It,
from the east side of Paris to the west side to the very end of the west side looks like it'll take like 3 hours. But I mean, then again, I might be wrong.
right. For walking, maybe. I'm not sure. I haven't been.
Yeah. What's one place you guys would like to visit in the world? Just one.
ooh,
Me, Monaco.
That is
Monaco's
good.
fire, yeah. Um, hmm.
Politics aside,
Politics aside.
okay,
Sorry,
Hong
yeah.
Kong.
Really? Okay.
Yes. It's been my dream city since I was a kid. And then China took over, and now I can't go.
Yeah. And that was like recently too. Where China took
2019 was it?
2019, like
Right
right
before
before
COVID?
COVID. Yeah.
Yeah. Or maybe 20. It was under Trump that Hong Kong took it.
Yeah.
It was taken by China.
What about you, Zach?
Hmm. I'm trying to think. Uh, ooh, I don't
I,
know.
actually, I'll take mine's back. I want to go to Antarctica.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Damn.
Yes.
Just
If
because, or
um yes, actually. Yeah. I literally like once I land in Antarctica, like I really would not know what the hell will be my next move. Like
right,
I
getting
just
inside,
yeah, I guess just to go to see, because Antarctica's never talked about like at all.
right? There's
Yeah.
expeditions you can do though.
Yeah, I've heard. I've heard.
What's it called? I would love to go to what's it called? Milan.
Italy?
That's a nice one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or there. Wait, hold
Nice.
on. I'm trying to.
Is that
There's
like
like a little.
southern
Sorry.
Italy or
Milan. No, northern Italy.
No.
northern?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I would love to go there.
I wouldn't mind visiting Venice
Venice.
in
Yeah.
Italy. In Italy,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm a
There's
warm
like
kind of
a.
guy. I like to be around palm trees and water. That's my type of thing.
nice. Did you go to Florida?
Wow.
There, I hear they have enough.
Ah, those people are crazy down there, man. Now I might die going. Oh shoot, I just said it. I might unalive. I might get unalive living there, man.
Is
We
that a
can say
bad?
that. We can say that word. We can't say the K word.
Oh, okay, the K word. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh, is it like the algorithm or
yeah.
Yeah.
uh,
Zermatt. I want like. There's a town called Zermatt. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Swiss people, but Zermatt, Switzerland.
They're gonna be like, look at these
That
Americans talking about us, man. They don't know nothing about us.
that's like one of
well,
like
well,
my dream places to go.
I love maps, so I guess I'll definitely know what you're saying. I
Yeah,
studied. I taught myself geography in fifth grade.
nice. I'm a big geography guy myself.
I just stared at a map.
I love geography. So in the latest news, I kind of want to get because we're gonna. This episode is. Um, I want this episode to be more around like your your um your field of view, Junious. So, what do you think about uh Trump is on his he's doing his Trump is doing some crazy he got some crazy things in the plans right now. So, there's a
Right.
few things. First off, I'm pretty sure you've heard this too, Zach. What do you think about the whole thing with Canada and United States in terms of Trump? Well, first of all, Trudeau, he actually stepped down a few days ago.
Correct. Correct.
Um, in your opinion, do you think it works for Canada to go ahead and just collaborate with the United States as a 51st state, or just collaborate as an economic partner?
Right. I mean, if it's their choice, I'm for choice, the Canadians' choice, and right now they don't want to do that, and that's fine.
Yeah,
And it's no American hate like they're trying to say like Canadians, what's wrong with Americans that you don't want to join us? That's not. I guess it's playground talk, but
hmm
again, California is about to be the third largest economy in the world with
damn,
but that's because they're a state, right?
right,
They don't have tariffs, they don't have all these other barriers to trade with the rest of the United States. And
right,
so then they get all the preferential treatments in trade internationally by being a state. So could Canada benefit more as a 51st state? I believe yes. Do I think that they should join? They have no reason. They're already most of their population is at the border of with our country. So
yeah.
I guess
It's too much territory to
right.
essentially, yeah.
I know they have a plan to have, I want to say 100 million people by the end of the century. So that
hmm
would help technically by joining with us. But again, it has to be their choice. Like every other state had their own choice, right? They weren't forced to join us.
Yeah,
Minus, I will say a lot. Hawaii didn't
Hawaii,
really have a
yeah,
choice, right?
Puerto Rico.
But they're not a state; they're a territory.
Well, territory, and that's another story for another day. But
But a lot of them came on and joining with pressure, but not as much as we would have to do for Canada to join us.
yeah,
Currently, Canada doesn't want it. In fact, I think it would be illegal for Canada to join us because they have a pact where the French speaking population and the English speaking population have to have some parity with each other.
yeah,
I think that was written in their constitution. So that would present an issue since we only have, I guess, the Louisiana, New Orleans area that speaks French.
yeah,
So there's a lot of things, I guess, this idea of the 51st state, it wouldn't work. And so if I'm Canada, I get all the benefits of being an American. I see, plus I get free healthcare or subsidized healthcare, subsidized education, transportation. I see no reason. And
hmm
for the United States, why we're the largest economy in the world, strongest military, most advanced in terms of education, even though our primary education could do some more work. Um, we have no reason for Canada outside of just saying it. That's why, in my opinion, I think it's a maximum pressure technique for negotiations. But outside of that, I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you think?
Zach, I'll let you go, or you want me to go first? My
You can
opinion.
go first.
Um, you know what? I agree with you with most of what you say. I do have one upside where I think if Canada was to join it, so I'm all for Canada keeping their independence as a country,
Mhm.
and just living in their own independence. However, I will say if Canada was to join us, I think it would be a big win in terms of resources for America and Canada. So the resources that is available in Canada would actually come to a huge help in terms of in our economy, possibly in like manufacturing, um, which could be a big help. And then for the Canadian people, if they were to, I'm all for maybe like our economies combining together. So like it will be a win situation for us more than anything. But for Canada, they would actually, I think they would reap the benefit of like the trade, like the global trade that we deal with, and that they will actually be able to like accrue some of the like, I don't know how to put it, the gain, like the beneficial gain in terms of like
Mhm.
financing and whatnot that could help their country in
Right.
terms of progressing in the future and whatnot. Because like you said, in at the end of the century, they're looking at, or they're wanting to get up to that 100 million in terms of population. So I don't know. I mean, if you open the borders to Canada where people could live in Canada without having to have a passport, visa, or whatnot, green card,
So like a European Union situation.
yeah, I think a lot of people will actually move to Canada from America, to be honest with you. If they were to
Yeah.
say, okay, you know what, let's open the borders, Americans are welcomed in, Canadians are welcomed into America. I think it would be one big party, to be
Uh,
honest with you.
right. I agree. I think I would be open to a European Union of the North Americas. It would solve a
Yeah,
lot of our immigration issues for sure.
yeah. Even
But
Yeah.
Mexico, you will open the borders up to Mexico.
yes, why not? They're our North American neighbors. We Americans forget that the rest of the world is on fire and that it's so it's I guess how to say it, it's not more than rare. I want to say it. It's an
Mm,
anomaly, right? For so much land to be unarmed
yeah,
between the United States and Mexico and the United States and Canada. For neighbors to have so much land and not be trying to kill each other.
yeah,
It's an anomaly. So even though we have our immigration issues, let's be honest, the 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 successors to the World War II generation destroyed all of those countries. And so now they're running from the destabilization from South and Central America. That is our fault, right?
yeah,
So even though we hate all of these immigrants coming here, well, they would much rather live around people who like them and where they grew up and speak the same language and eat the food that they like rather than coming here. But Americans made that not a possibility by destabilizing everyone instead of creating, I guess, a Japan or Germany or South Korea of the South Americas.
yeah. Actually, now that I think about it, I think if like, especially with Mexico, I think Mexico would be more sought after with a lot of folks if they were to clean up like um the cartel issue. I think a lot of people like if that was to be completely like if that was to be completely ridden from Mexico, if that's a word. I think a lot of people would move to Mexico from America and Canada.
Right? It's warmer.
Yeah, like if Mexico was to do the same thing that I'm talking about with Canada, where we just join each other economically, and people could like they open the borders and say, okay, European Union, style slash North American, North American Union, if anything. I think we'll just be one big party, one big happy family. That actually sounds good. I mean, everybody will really be eating at the table at the end of the day, especially because of the United States. So,
What about you,
uh,
Zach?
yeah,
I think yeah, the best I think having it as a 51st state, like just fully, I don't think that's a great idea, to be honest, because I feel like that kind of messes up that messes with like Canada's like political kind of climate now. I feel like it like America's climate is kind of shifting more towards like conservative kind of, I don't know how to say it.
Conservatism?
Conservatism, yes. I mean, I feel like Canada isn't that way, and I feel like just adding that will kind of, it won't be kind of equal. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And then I feel like you said, having like that European Union type of agreement would be so much better.
Hmm.
Solely because like I don't know. I just feel like it won't. I feel like taking Canada as a 51st state is more of a kind of a weird gimmick, if that makes any sense.
Right.
I don't feel like it actually makes actual sense for us to do it.
I agree. I mean, plus, I guess it's funny that the Republican Party is saying it because Canada's conservative parties are make our Democrats look conservative. So
Hmm.
they would shift the country towards liberalism very
Yeah.
hard as soon as they're in.
Yeah.
That's 30 something million people you're adding
Hmm.
who are all likely to always vote Democrat because what they have free healthcare or subsidized healthcare and education.
yeah,
Our Republican Party doesn't want that. They're not going to give that up. And you're not going to tell 30 million people that they're going to have to start paying for healthcare and
Yeah.
high
Exactly.
prices for education.
yeah. That's another
So,
thing. I just thought of that because Canada does have free healthcare. They have high taxes though,
right.
extremely
I
high
mean,
taxes.
they'll love the low taxes that they'll get, but you're not going to tell them with you're not going to you're going to make me have insurance for this now.
Yeah,
They're going to automatically ensure that them and their next generations never vote for people who aren't for subsidized healthcare and education, right? So now you're eliminating the Republican Party entirely unless it has a fundamental shift of ideology. What
yeah,
women's rights that ends the Republican Party after what they did with abortion for any Canadian voting for them when they're in this union. And same
right.
thing with Mexico. So I guess if the Republicans Party or Trump or MAGA is serious about taking Canada and adding them into the union or even Mexico, then they're not understanding that they're also ensuring that they'll never have an office or never have another president again because these people just won't vote for them. And that's just because, I guess, what they're used to as a standard of living.
Yeah. What's y'all take on going from Gulf America? Let's say Gulf America, Gulf of Mexico to Gulf of America. I think that actually sounds nice. It actually sounds hard. I think that sounds hard. Gulf of America. But
Mhm.
what's your guys' take on that?
Zach, you can go.
I like we said last episode, I think it's a little stupid, but I feel like it's also objectively funny that he's gonna do. If he does do it,
Yes,
I'll be very surprised if he actually goes through with it, but it's funny.
right.
But yeah, it's very stupid. It's very
I
dumb. I'm not
yeah,
surprised though.
mhm. I agree. It's definitely a gimmick, but I like it. Why not? It represents everyone in the Americas, doesn't it?
Right.
There's more than just Mexico who controls the Gulf. There's
Right.
Cuba. There's Guatemala. There's us. But no, overall, it's just a gimmick. I don't really care either way, but
Yeah. Yeah.
I like it. It's a continuation of us hijacking the term American.
Right.
I want to say they pushed that in the 1900s for the world to call us Americans, and then we took we're Americans, maybe like the late 1800s, and
Yeah.
then everyone calls us Americans. So it's
I'm.
more. It seems like a more continuation of that.
Yeah. I'm with you guys. I think. Um. I really wouldn't care if the name changed or not. Um. But it is amusing. As an American, it is amusing, I guess I would say. But I mean, it's not going to do anything for me.
No, it doesn't cost anything. Hopefully,
Yeah. Well, yeah. Hopefully, it doesn't cost anything. Um. The only thing is, well, I guess since we're moving to Houston, you know, um, which we've moved that to next year instead of this year.
hmm
Um, Now we just got to work. Now, I guess the only thing, the difference will be, well, the hurricanes are coming in from Gulf of America instead of Gulf of Mexico. That's all. I guess that's the only difference is, yeah, the hurricane winds is coming from the Gulf of America. So I don't know that like I said, it doesn't really do anything to me. But um, I will say, so you guys are both, you guys are more similar in terms of political view. You guys are more on the Democratic side of things, and I'm more on the conservative Republican, but I'm in the middle. I'm not like hard right, if that makes sense.
Hmm.
There's a term for it. I think I said it one time in our show before, Zach. I think it's like center. Like center right, basically. And um, I think what would be really cool is if we could have like if we compare our political our political views. So I want to throw something out there to you guys, and I want you to tell me if you think it's right or not.
Okay.
It's about to get. Oh yeah, Junious. By the way, go ahead and get yourself a towel. It's about to get hot now. We're getting to the heat of the show now. All right, so
Okay.
we're at 43 minutes right now, so probably about another 20 minutes or so. But um, here we go. First question: what are y'all opinion? What is y'all opinion on um the Second Amendment, like people having the right to own guns? Do you think that it should be? Do you think that people shouldn't have that right, or everybody should have the right?
Zach, do you want to go first?
Uh, sure. Um, I think no matter what, I don't think people. There's no necessity to own a automatic weapon. I don't feel like there's any scenario where that's necessary.
Well, is that
Um,
true with Trump?
what do you mean?
Is that true with Trump coming in office and wanting to change so much that might actually affect Americans negatively? Because the conservatives forget the Second Amendment cuts both ways, right?
Uh,
Yeah,
I don't know. I haven't seen anything that would tell me that there's gonna be
A tyrannical
like,
government.
yeah. I
hmm
think that things are gonna change, but I think that it's not gonna go all the way to that point. But
hmm
I get why people, because like again, I'm like Sean said, I'm from Texas, so like I've seen like why people like own guns and stuff like that.
Right.
I think it's okay to own like a handgun. I think that's perfectly fine. Self defense, that's perfectly fine. But I don't think um even for hunting, like I don't think that's necessary to own a fully automatic weapon. Uh, you know, we're not in like an active war zone, you know what I mean? So like I don't feel like it's necessary.
Right.
Yeah. What do you think, Junius?
I I'm a fan of the Second Amendment. Actually, I know you. I don't say I'm a Democrat. To be fair, I'm both. Or independently conservative,
Okay.
but I see the necessity of the Second Amendment is to ensure that Trump's government doesn't go as tyrannical as the rhetoric tries to claim he wants to be. Um, and so I guess we forget that Rome and Greece existed at one point, and then they didn't, and then the world went back to no more democracy,
Yeah.
right? And so while we think our period in which we live in is safe and secured, where we don't need guns that our founding fathers needed, um, that can always change in an instance. Because do you think Rome uh, thought that they would collapse, or Greece?
Yeah.
Did during those periods did they think that democracy would disappear for how many centuries after them? And then the power went back to, I guess, the kings and the queens and family members of the royals. Then there's serfs all over again. So I guess if we were to get rid of the Second Amendment, that's the child that, in my opinion, I feel that's children of peace not knowing what they've been given,
Yeah.
setting up hard times for future generation.
I
And
like
so
that.
for us,
That's something I
so
haven't
for
heard.
us as the children of peace, I think even though we don't need it, we shouldn't get rid of it. We should
Yeah.
regulate it. It asks for a well-regulated militia. People forget that. You can have insurance on guns, tracking people every time some school shooting has happened. Insurance from both the gun manufacturer, the seller, and the carrier of the gun pays for, I guess, that damage at the least. And then you start seeing gun companies and gun owners properly handle their guns,
Yeah.
just like with cars.
Yeah.
So I guess that's where I'd say.
Well, for me, I'm a pro 2A guy. I'm I I I actually own two myself, a handgun and a rifle. Um,
You do?
yeah, I don't have an automatic. Hell no, that's
Well,
super super illegal.
you really moved from the city and embraced the Midwest.
And I look, I'm moving down to Texas. I'm gonna be right at home too.
Yes,
But I do go to the range a lot. So I
really.
think yeah, I think I'm a well, I mean, I'm not gonna say I think. I know for a fact I'm a really good shot. But I will
Mhm.
say I'm extreme 2A. However, I do agree with what you guys are saying though. I think that so when it comes to the gun control problems in America, one of the biggest things that this country face is it's not so much because a lot of times we see the school shootings on the news and a lot of um, gun crimes happen in America and whatnot in different places, and it's like rampant. It's everywhere you look is a gun. It's a gun issue. Um, I think a lot of people overlook is they look at the school shootings or the gun crimes and it'll be like, oh man, that's the problem. Da 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 da. I think the glaring issue is even if we were to take away the guns, all guns in America, you wouldn't be able to possibly do that, especially with the simple fact that there are still going to be criminals anyway who still operates under the table type of operations um where they can go ahead and have the resource to get themselves a gun via the dark web or deep web or whatnot, or
Right.
somewhere they have a connection overseas or something where they're able to obtain these weapons. So especially with automatic, like what you were saying, Zach, with like automatic rifles, dude. I don't know about you guys. I know for a fact Chicago, and I'm pretty sure Zach, you've probably experienced this too. But over where you, dude, January 1st, New Year's was not too long ago. People are
Right.
letting letting their guns go crazy. They're letting
Yes.
them off.
Yeah.
Hmm.
For the first time in my life, in my entire life, I've heard an automatic for the first time. And they literally it
Same, really.
like it was like do 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 like literally. And I was out. Here's a funny story. I was actually at Priscilla's family's. I drove from my parents' house to Priscilla's parents' house, and I was knocking on her door, and she wasn't answering. So it was like 11:56, and I wanted to hurry up and get in there to celebrate with them. So like 11, like she was not answering the door. Nobody was, and it was like 11:59. Bro, they were letting bro. I promise you, it sounded like they were literally shooting like in the yard next to me,
Wow.
and I was just thinking, like, dude, like that is the shit that people be talking about. While myself, I'm a lawful gun owner. I'm a lawful gun owner. I'm safety first. I do everything the right way. Although I do not like ATF one bit. I hate ATF. Matter of fact, I think we should cut ATF out the picture in America. But it's things like that, like on January 1st and like July 4th, where people does that, and then you have a lot of people where they're like, this is the issue and whatnot, and it makes the lawful gun owners, it makes us look bad because you know you got a criminal that does it, then the person that doesn't have a gun, they're going to look at anybody that has a gun and be like, okay, that person might be a bad person, if that makes sense.
Hmm.
And so I think the problem is deeper than the guns in the hands of people. And I'm pretty sure you guys have heard guns don't shoot people. People shoot the guns to unalive someone. A gun won't shoot you by itself. It has to come at the pull of a trigger from someone behind it. So I don't know, man. It's the gun thing in America is very complex. It's very, very complex. But
I mean, I feel it's complex because people feel it gives them a blank check to own a gun, and it doesn't.
mhm,
That's not what the Second Amendment says. That's the NRA, I guess, hijacking that narrative.
yeah,
It allows you to have a gun, but it also says well regulated. What does well regulated mean? It doesn't mean just anyone can have a gun whenever they want. It doesn't mean that everyone can just have it and carry it wherever, right? You
yeah,
can't carry a knife, but you can still own a knife wherever you want, right? You can't take a knife to an airport. You can't take it to a school.
yeah.
A
I will say
well-regulated what?
I will say this. So Indiana is a stand your ground state, meaning if somebody was to break into your home unlawfully and your life is, let's say they break into your home with a gun, and you have a weapon or whatnot in your home. In Indiana, it says if your life is if your life is basically at risk, then you have every right to do what you have to do to make sure you stay alive. In places like New York, bro, that shit's illegal. You can't have a gun, period, regardless if your life is at risk or not. If you get caught with a gun in New York, you're doing like 15 to 20 years minimum.
Yeah.
Right.
There's a lot of places on the East Coast that's like that. I'm pretty sure like Virginia is probably very uh they're probably super against guns there, aren't they? Or
And
no,
where?
Zach? I was saying, like,
Where?
is Virginia or DC? I'm pretty sure they're like super against guns, aren't they? Or no?
The DC area, yeah, but if you go down like Southern Virginia, they're very, very pro gun.
Huh. And you
Yeah.
got like Illinois. I think every state should go with the stand your ground law. That's something I believe in. I think everybody should have the right to be able to protect themselves if their life is at risk. Because if you think about it, if your life is at risk and you call the police, it's going to take time for the police to get there. That's too much time. Even if it takes 5 minutes, you may not have 5 minutes.
Right.
Yeah.
I think
I,
everybody should have a stand your ground policy.
I, hmm. I caution against everyone doing that, but I do see the argument where if you're not committing crime, you're not forfeiting your life, right?
Right.
So if you're not breaking it in the first place, there'd be no reason for you to fear being shot. But
Right.
what about when you have people from outside of the neighborhood knocking on someone else's door and your neighbor comes and thinks it's someone trying to break into your house and kills them?
See, that's where you go. That's where the person.
Or where
Mhm.
the person in the home feels someone's trying to break in and they're just trying to knock on the door, I guess, because they're not from the town.
Yeah.
Or
Well, that
maybe looking
person will
for
be.
directions, or the car broke down outside of their house.
Well, that's when the person, the homeowner, technically at that point would be deemed guilty. They'll actually go to jail for that at that point, because there's still a line that has to be crossed before you have the green light to protect yourself. There's still a solid white line that somebody has to step over in order for you to protect yourself. So that right there will be an unresponsible gun owner then at that point. Somebody's just knocking at your door and you just open it and then just boom. There's actually a lot of cases of that.
I
There's a
know.
lot.
That's
There's
why
a
I
lot of
said it.
yeah. There's a lot of cases of that actually. It's pretty interesting. But I want to move on to the next thing. What is your take on? Or matter of fact, Zach, I'll let you go. Is there anything that you might have in mind that you think you would want to ask?
Not really. I'm gonna let you go nuts this episode.
Okay, okay. Okay, Junious, I'll let you go. Is there anything that you might have?
I'm just following wherever you guys want to go.
All right, cool. I guess I'm the moderator. Here we go. um, this one might. You know what, Zach? This show, we just don't give a damn. This podcast, we don't give a damn. And I will. We typically put disclaimers when we get into deep political topics like this, but I will put the disclaimer out that there is no discrimination against anyone. So it's just all opinions and views. I still love everyone, regardless of what you are, who you are, and what you've gone through. I have nothing against you. So that's how we all feel. All right, there we go. Just wanted to let that be known. All right, so this is a very controversial topic. Are you guys ready?
Okay.
Abortion.
What about it?
Well, okay, yeah. What about abortion? All right. Are you against it or not? Or are you like, is there some implication to it? So it's a three. It's either you're against it, you're not, or you're like there's an implication. You're kind of like 50-50 on it.
Let's see.
I'll go first.
I,
I'll let you guys take a second. I'll go first. I'll make it quick. I'm actually against it, and
really?
I'll tell you why. Um, but there is some. I will have to add as a quote, as an exclamation, not an exclamation, but a I can't think of it off the top of my head. I'll add as a note that there is some implication to it though. But I am against it, but there is some implications. I'll get into that. The reason why I'm against it is because in so Zach, you know I'm a Christian, right?
Yeah.
In my moral value of Christianity, abortion is really that's like not really agreed upon within the Christian community. However, in terms and I'm pro life. By the way, everybody, I'm actually having a child, so I don't know why I didn't start the episode off with that.
Congratulations.
That's not what
Yeah,
let's
yeah, yeah,
go.
yeah. So I'm having a child. Maybe maybe the next Lewis Hamilton in Formula One one day, but racing for Ferrari or Cadillac. But but anyway, yeah, I'm pro life. I just think that life matters, and I think that everybody is here with a purpose. It's three of us guys here on a podcast on a Thursday night. I believe that each and every one of us on this podcast have a purpose in life, and we were put here for a reason. So, um, when I look at it from that aspect, it's like I'm thankful that you guys are here because it's beautiful in the sense of we were all given the opportunity to make something out of ourselves one day, if that makes sense. Now, the implication is this. Uh, I just don't know how to feel about the R word, if you guys get what I mean.
I see.
Yeah. I just don't know
Hmm.
how to feel about that. Even though it kind of conflicts with what I'm saying technically, if that's the case. However, just the act of somebody of a woman going through that, it just doesn't sit well with me, and I would feel more for the woman than I would feel more for the woman and her emotions more than the life aspect. I guess I don't know how to put it, but it's very complicated.
Hmm.
Um, but if you're just something like if you're just like being unresponsible and you're just like out here, having relationships behind closed doors and you're not being responsible and you end up pregnant and then you're like, okay, yeah, I can't do this. It's like, we all got an option, a choice. You could have
Hmm.
bought the Magnum or the Trojan at your local gas station. But I get it. I don't judge anybody though. So, even if somebody does abort, it's not my job to judge them. I still got to love them the way that I would want them to love me, if that makes sense. So,
Hmm.
you know, that's why, especially that kind of goes with my disclaimer of what I was saying. So, I mean, if you do an abortion, it's not my judgment. I still look at you as a friend or whatever, whatnot. Everything's still good in my world. So
Hmm.
that's my answer though. If you want to go, Junious, you can go ahead.
All right. I'd say I agree that it's not just the woman's choice in a lot of, I guess in some aspects, right? It's the woman can't have a child by herself. She needs a man. But at the same time, technically speaking, the child is a parasite until he's no longer inside his mom, right? And so if there is no dad, the dad walks out, so to say, then it's the woman's choice to whether to continue, I guess, allowing the child inside of her to feed off of her in order for it to survive. Though it has its own heartbeat, though it may have its own nerves, it can't survive and breathe. It's not, I guess, a physical human. because it's reliant on a host.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's where it gets to, it's, I guess for me, I look at it as it's as until I'm presented with that situation, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter, or my
Yeah.
opinion doesn't matter, or what I think about it really doesn't matter. So if someone wants to get it, go for it. I understand the religious aspects of it, where some feel it might be murdering a potential, I guess, maybe a potential ruler, so of some great kingdom for
Yeah.
humanity. But again, I don't know. I obviously for in exigent circumstances or emergencies, like fine, let go for it. But it should
Mm.
always be accessible. Our generation should not be dealing with this topic. They've already fixed it,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. Yeah.
they unfixed it. So now we are.
Do you think that before Zach, before you go, do you guys think that this is an American type of issue, or like Zach, you lived in Europe. Did you hear about abortions a lot over there, or not really?
Not really. No, it's only been in the U.S.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What?
No one else has this issue, which is what I was
Yeah.
saying with and bringing Canada in. 30 million people are going to expect you to support and cover abortion.
What? I'm mind blown right now.
'Cause I'm
You
pretty
was
sure.
not hearing this at all over there in Europe.
No, because I'm pretty sure it was almost. Was it like the EU had like a vote and it was nearly unanimous?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I think like 2 or 3 countries like
Hmm.
opposed it a little bit, but like, it was yeah, the EU voted on it. I think almost every single country said like 100% legal. I think the UK and like Poland said that legal but with restrictions. But then yeah,
Yeah.
that was kind of it.
Dang, that's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
There's a lot of issues in the West that we deal with. That's not really that's foreign to other places in the world. I've been noticing that over the last few years. Like
You
our
have
lives,
that, right?
yeah,
You were 248 years old of a
yeah,
country of random people coming and moving to a new land where no one technically having a connection. Europe has their connection of history. So does South and Central America. So does every Asian and African country for centuries. Those people have been together. We all haven't. So you're going to have issues. You're going to have MAGA. You're going to have racism. You're going to have xenophobia. You're going to have religious phobias, Islamophobia in the
yeah,
U.S. It's all a part of, I guess, our task as Americans is to find that, I guess, individual freedom amongst the chaos. Sorry, find peace amongst the individual chaos of freedom. Sorry,
yeah,
wait. Let me repeat that. Sorry. Our task as Americans is to find peace amongst the chaos individualism, where
mm,
everyone can have their own opinions. You can be your own religion. You can be gay. You can be bisexual. You can have abortions, and you can't force that on me. You don't.
yeah, yeah,
You don't teach my kids all of this. Let them grow up and let them, when they become 18, determine it on their own.
yeah.
Right? It's not that MAGA can push their right wing agenda on people. It's that it's there, and if people want it, they can move to the states that already have it.
Interesting.
So for us as Americans, like we haven't reached that point, but that's because we're 248 years old. Everyone else has already reached that point. They've been murdering each other for centuries.
It's interesting that you brought that up. It kind of brings me to a question for you, Zach. Since you lived in Europe, you lived in United Kingdom and France. Did you have a sense of did you kind of find like a sense of like in like I'll start with France for example. Did you feel like there was like a sense of togetherness within the people there? If that makes sense? Like it
Yeah.
just yeah.
Hmm.
Did you feel like the people were like connected as like in one? Because if that makes sense.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I think. Um. I think a little bit, but like they were very together in very certain communities, I think.
Hmm.
Um, I think because there was where I was, there was a surprisingly large like Muslim community.
Yeah.
And especially in the UK. Um, in France, it's not. I think everyone like if especially if you're in a small town, basically everyone seems to know each other. That was like kind of especially in a town like Bayeux, it
Yeah.
seemed like everyone knew each other. It's not gonna be like that in like Marseille or something like that, where it's like a big city.
Right.
Um, but I think especially in the UK, the like the Muslim community was very everyone knew each other. I went to one event in a masjid in the UK in was it like Liverpool, I think. Um, Literally every single person basically knew each other, and
Mm.
there was like a very big sense of like togetherness and um, like they were very very welcoming. But yeah, I think honestly, I think that there's you can find that in America a little bit, but I don't feel like to the same extent as it was in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I think there's no matter what, there's always going to be tension in the U.S.
Right.
But I feel like that's a little bit. There's always going to be tension everywhere, but like I feel like that's a little bit lessened in the UK and in France.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I agree as well. That's evident where they agree that healthcare should not cripple people. And they're, I guess, at minimum fine with their taxes going towards that and paying a little more in their taxes so that families aren't go funding their medical bills. We haven't gotten to that point as a people yet.
I'm against how much it costs to have a baby. Do you guys know how much it costs to have one, like in a
Like
hospital?
10 grand.
Not even. It's like
Wait, really?
20. It's like 25, 30 damn near, dude. Like if you don't have insurance, you're coming out of pocket about 30,000, like close to about like 30,000, I believe.
Shit.
Yeah.
And they wonder whether it's population collapse.
Right. It makes no sense.
Jeez.
You're like America is pro life. Like most of America, most I think most of Americans are pro life, and you do have a lot uh that are, I forgot what the other side is. What is it called?
Uh,
I forgot what it
for
was.
choice.
Yeah, pro choice. Um, it's funny how most of America is pro life, but yet you got to, like you said, you got to pay to basically have your child, which makes no sense at all.
Mhm.
It makes no sense at all. And I'm pro, like I said, I'm a pro life guy, but it just baffles me how America pushes that pro life agenda, but yet it's like, dude, if you don't got insurance, well, your ass is about to pay about 30 a good about 30,000. I mean, that's a brand new car at that point.
Right.
That's a down payment on a house,
Fair.
on a real nice house. So, I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of it's a crazy thing. Zach, did you want to give your opinion, or you're kind of like in between, or what's your thought on it? And then
Um,
I'm gonna bring up your Liverpool too. I just remembered that.
all right. I hmm.
It's a tough topic. It's
It
a
is a
tough
very tough
topic,
topic.
and a lot of people don't come to the table like this and talk about it.
Yeah,
It's
I
only
think.
I feel like it's only on the news that we see conversations like this. So I just
Yeah,
figured that I ask.
I
Mhm.
think coming from because I've really other than like Texas, I think I've grown up in very liberal parts of America, so that's always been
Yeah,
my outlook essentially. And yeah, I I agree with Junious. I think um I do think that abortion should be legal. I think it
yeah,
shouldn't.
Mhm.
Whether that's up to the states or not, I don't know. Um, I don't fully agree that it should be up to the states, solely because I don't know.
That's fair. I mean, that's fair.
Yeah, I just don't know about that. But I think, um, especially like victims of certain crimes that we also can't really say due to YouTube.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, that is a very big talking point that I 100% agree with. That it should be victims of that should be allowed to have an abortion. Um, and also, like, I just think that uh, I don't know. It's a very difficult line to walk. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, no.
Hmm.
It's definitely a slippery slope, if you would say.
Yeah.
Um, but then again, at the same time, it's a real issue. It's a real, it's a very real topic. A
Yeah.
lot of people, like I say, we see it on TV and see it on social media all the time, but how many times do you talk about it amongst your friends? And so to
Mhm.
get like an actual perspective from a real person, um, I mean, I grew up in conservative places my entire life. So I asked that because I wanted to see, does it does your environment that you grow up in form you into who you will be later in life?
Yeah.
So,
Hmm.
like I said, I grew up, my entire family is from the South. Like my entire family, like Georgia, Florida, um, Alabama, Mississippi, Tennessee, Kentucky, the
Hmm.
Carolinas. So, in the South, like, dude, that's looked upon. It's almost like down there, those people look at it. They don't. Pro-choice is not a thing to them, to the South at all. So
Right.
I won't say every single person in the South is like that, but especially with like our parents' generation, those folks, yeah, no, they don't look at it they don't take it too lightly down there. So I'm not saying my family is like that, but um yeah, no, I just figured, does your environment that you grow up in kind of shapes you into your political point of view when you get older in life. So no, I mean, this is an interesting topic, but Junius, I think, just kind of switch the or swing the mood real quick. Are you into soccer, or are you kind of like, I think we talked one time and I think you say you
Some
kind
of it.
of,
I was trying to get back into it.
what was,
I'm just a
so Zach,
Manchester fan, not a Liverpool. But yes,
ah, shoot,
if that was your question.
Zach, you want to
But I
you,
also like PSG,
uh-oh, you want to
but they're
chime in on
different.
this, Zach?
I think you should be an Arsenal fan. That's what I'm
Really?
just. Everyone should be an Arsenal fan. That's what I'm saying.
Interesting. Arsenal.
Arsenal
Sounds like
Everyone
an
fan.
needs.
Arsenal fan. Sounds like something an
We
Arsenal fan would say.
we did literally just lose 2 days ago to Newcastle. That's.
Ooh. To
So
who?
wait, did you just say Newcastle? Oh, hell no, man. Oh, hell
Jeez.
nah.
I
They're
should be an
good.
Arsenal fan.
They're fifth in the league right now. We're second.
Mhm.
That's not bad. We're not. We're not. We're fine. We're fine. We're trundling along now.
Oh yeah, y'all ready to hit the nuclear bomb button, basically. With you saying
Yeah,
we're fine. Yeah, your
we're
hand is
fine.
hovering
We're
over that
fine.
button.
We'll make it. We'll make it. We'll make it. We'll make it.
uh, I'm a Barcelona guy, man. I'm just a chill guy. I'm just a chill guy,
Just a
man. I'm
joking.
a Barcelona fan.
Mhm.
We're the best
You
in the
hold.
world.
I don't know about that.
I think we're the Dallas Cowboys of the world. Is it safe to say that? Like everywhere you go, there you're gonna
Mm,
find a Barcelona fan. Anywhere in the world you'll go, you'll find something FC Barcelona.
yeah. I'm trying to. Maybe the Patriots. No, I don't say the Patriots. I'm trying to think of a
Maybe like the Saints.
Damn, you think we're
maybe.
the Saints?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll take that as a compliment or
See, everyone knows who the Saints are.
yeah. Especially in France. We got a lot of love.
49ers?
We're the 49ers of the
Okay,
world.
I could see
Okay.
that.
Maybe.
Oh, dude, since you guys lived in San Francisco, did you guys get to see Levi Stadium?
Yeah.
I did not. I live near it, but I did
No
not.
way, you didn't see it, Junious.
No.
What was it like, Zach? Wait, like you
Sorry,
actually
as soon
went
as
to the
I get
games?
No, I did like a stadium tour with my class.
Oh, okay,
Oh, dang. That's
And
nice.
it was there's like a little mini like museum and stuff like that inside.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
With like Jerry, like it's like one of the things with like Jerry Rice's uniform, Joe Montana.
Hmm.
But it's really cool. Bro,
Well,
their away locker room is terrible though. It's like wooden benches. That's it.
Damn.
yeah. So they're
Yeah.
getting splinters in their asses then before the game
Yeah.
started.
Bro.
Did you guys get
Oh,
to see Oracle at least? Golden State Warriors.
yes, I went
I
to
did.
Oh, did
the opening game, yeah.
you guys take pictures
Yeah.
like of the
Yes.
stadium outside? Oh yeah, you guys got to send me. I want to
Yes.
see what that looks
I
like.
love. What is it?
I
Is it Chase Stadium now? I
Or
want to say.
Chase
yeah.
Center. Yeah, Chase
Oh,
Center.
Or
Chase
Chase
Center.
Center?
Oh,
Yes.
no,
Yes.
I went
Yeah.
to Oracle.
Oh, that
Oh,
dang.
yes. Baseball.
I yelled cupcake at Kevin Durant and he looked at me. That was cool. He like looked at me and I was like, hi.
And you know the crazy thing about that? The crazy
What?
thing is that you yelled cupcake to him and he looked at you and y'all basically he's from your region. He's from the DC Maryland
Yeah.
area. So he
And he went
probably
to Texas.
you're right. You guys have the same path in life, basically.
Mm,
That's funny, but yeah, I definitely got to see those pictures. I want to see what that looks like. Is it
it's a,
like
it's
big or
probably one of
whatnot?
my favorite stadiums.
yeah.
It's awesome. I loved it on the Bay for sure.
Yeah.
You
Damn.
have to go. You have to visit, bro.
You went to a
Yeah.
game, Junius?
I didn't go to a baseball game. I went to a lot of basketball games out there.
Oh,
Oh,
you saw the
Uh,
Warriors?
yeah, but I lived near Oracle Park, so I just
Yeah,
got
I
to
went
see a
to
lot around there.
yeah.
Nice,
Oh, were you talking
nice.
about the Warrior Stadium or the
No, he was talking Oracle Park. I think maybe he mentioned
Oh,
something
eight.
with basketball, so I said
Yeah,
Chase
yeah.
Oh,
Stadium.
yeah.
That's
Oh,
what
I
I
thought you
meant. The
meant
Chase
okay.
Center. Yeah.
I went to a few Giants games. I went to a few A's games when they were there. Oh no, they're still there,
Mhm.
right?
Nah, yeah, but that I think they're leaving. This is their last
Yeah.
year in San Francisco, or no, Oakland
Oakland,
A's.
yeah.
Yeah, I think they're going to Vegas next year,
Ew.
which is weird. But oddly enough, with them, dude, I was seeing because they were talking about the A's, the Oakland A's on ESPN. They were saying, bro, like they were only getting like 100 people at the games at a time.
Wow.
Like it was like, bro, the stadium was completely empty. I mean, they said the ticket prices was like $5 at one point to go to a game. It was that bad.
The Cubs have never gotten that bad, no matter how terrible they sucked.
Oh yeah, and the Cubs are they're gonna sell out they're gonna always sell out. I've been to a Cubs game and as a Yankee fan, I was actually very impressed
Hmm.
with it's a great atmosphere. It's
Yeah.
definitely a great atmosphere. Have you been to a White Sox game?
Yes, I have.
It
Has
don't hit the
Zach?
same. It don't hit the same like the Cubs though. It does not hit the same.
No. No, that's because it's undeveloped around there. It's just parking lots. They
Yeah.
bought the Clemency's bought it and just like kept all the parking lots instead of developing it like Wrigleyville.
Yeah.
But they
Wrigleyville
are
is
looking to
perfect.
try to develop it.
Yeah. Wrigleyville is perfect.
Hmm.
Wrigleyville reminds me of New York, where when I was living in New York, I only lived like about 6 minutes from Yankee Stadium,
Hmm.
and I went to a few Yankees games, but um, like Yankee Stadium is like in a neighborhood, kind of like Wrigleyville with the Cubs, and
Right.
like you just get like that neighborhood feel. Where versus like if you go to um if you go to Soldier Field, you're downtown.
Mhm.
That's downtown basically,
Right.
and you're getting more of a downtown vibe versus the Cubs Stadium where it's literally in a neighborhood, and it almost feels like a homier type of feel. Like as
Hmm.
soon as you leave the stadium, you feel like you're getting ready to walk home. That's how it feels like with the
Yes.
Cubs.
No,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like it about that. They're trying to turn, what is it? Whoever whoever owns the Sox stadium this time, they're trying
Mm.
to turn their area into it as well now.
Nah, that's not gonna work. That's on the south side, bro.
They
I'm
can
not trying to be
try.
mean.
No.
uh, let's see, Zach. Baseball stadiums around your area. You got quite a few baseball teams, don't you? You got the Orioles, Baltimore Orioles,
Yeah.
and
Nationals.
Nationals, DC Nationals. That's right.
Yeah.
And I think that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Philly. How far are you from Philly?
Like 2-3 hours.
Okay,
I
so
think,
it's
right?
still accessible for you to go to a game if you wanted to.
Yeah. I think. Hold on. Let me. Yeah. Yeah. Around there.
You know,
Am I
honestly,
tripping?
I've been to a lot of games in my life, and I will tell y'all, I thought as a New York Yankees fan and a New York Knicks fan, I thought we were the most assholish fan base in the country. No, sir. That is Philadelphia. Those people are assholes, even more than Boston, in my opinion.
Damn.
And I hate the damn Boston Red Sox. I went to Philly one
Jeez.
game. I actually went to an Eagles game one time when I was living in New York. Traveled down to Philly. It's about a 2.5 hour drive, kind of about the same distance from you, Zach, for you. About 2.5 hour drive down south, down 95, and I was like, you know what, F it. I'm gonna go to an Eagles game. I'm bored. I'm gonna go check it out, bro. I think it was like the Eagles versus the Pittsburgh Steelers or something like that,
Mm.
and I think I wore. Let me see. I had something neutral on. I think I just had like a regular Nike T-shirt. It was pretty warm outside, so there was this one family, and I'll never forget this. There was a family, like a father, mother, and a son and two daughters, and they were wearing Pittsburgh gear, and we're in Philadelphia. I
Yeah.
kid you not, bro. There was people cussing out. The Philadelphia fans was cussing them people out in front of their kids, all types of
Jeez.
nasty things. And I was like, oh my God. I thought we was crazy in New York, bro. Like as New York fans.
Right.
No, they got disrespectful. Like they were just saying some crazy things. I wish I could say it on YouTube, but I think we'll probably we might get flagged for some of the things I might say. But I mean, they was talking about the man's wife disrespectfully. They were talking about the kids disrespectfully. But the one thing that stood out the most to me, that family had a smile on their face. They went to go get some popcorn, candy, and a drink, and they walked right to their damn seats. Didn't say a word to the people. I was like, damn, I gotta give them, I gotta give them their props.
Right.
I don't know if I got that much patience.
Bless you.
Bless you, by the way.
Sorry. Thank you.
But Junious,
Yes.
it's getting around that time for us to go ahead and close out the show. I gotta say, did you for your first podcast experience, what was it like?
It was interesting. It was fun. We had a lot of decent discussions. It was good. I wasn't sure if it was just going to be one topic, which my ADHD may not have worked proper with that.
Yeah.
But it was good. I liked the flow. It was nice. Good experience. Thanks for having me, for sure.
Oh yeah, dude, for sure, for sure. And you're always welcome to come on. Definitely, we got to have you on, often. And yeah, no, just chill out with us and we get to talk about whatever it is that's on our minds.
Yeah, definitely open it to it.
Yeah. Zach, is there anything you got?
Uh, not really. No. Just
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Before we go, did we do our NFL picks? Like, did we already go through that already or no?
No.
Did we?
I don't think we did. Or
Hold
did we have picks for last week?
on. Let me check.
So what we typically do every week, Junius, is like we have this thing where which I still owe Zach his our bet. What we do is every week we'll look at the NFL schedule to see like who's playing on Sunday, and we
Mhm.
just pick out who we think is going to win and lose.
Mhm.
And so when we come back after that Sunday is over with, we'll record a podcast show and we'll go over our picks. So whoever has the most wins between the both of us,
Mhm.
um, it's typically a bet. So
Yeah.
I lost my Christmas bet and I gotta wear a Dallas Cowboy hat, which I hate them so damn much. So on the next episode, we're gonna be on video, and I have to wear a Dallas Cowboy hat. And I think I won the last one. You got to send me a case of Dr. Pepper, right?
Yeah.
So
Unfortunately.
it's fun, even if you
Mhm.
don't know anything about football. I think you should definitely join us to get in on our weekly our weekly personal bets against each other, so that we'll see who wins and who loses. So, but yeah, that's
Right.
that's what we typically do. I don't know if we had picks last week or not, Zach. Do you remember or not?
We did. Yeah.
Oh crap! You want to go through it real quick before we go?
Sure. Do you want to stay for that? Do you want to go all the
Oh
way?
yeah, you want to stick
All right,
around for
I'll
this
head
or
out for it. It's fine.
That's just.
all right? All right,
All
bro.
right, it was great having you guys. I actually have to go though, which is why I
Yeah,
can't
no,
stick around for
Yeah.
it.
no,
All
no,
right.
no,
Thank
no.
you
You're
so
good.
much
You're good, bro.
for joining us, man. I really
Oh
appreciate it.
no, thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. We'll talk to you soon,
Bye.
brother.
Likewise. Bye.
All
Bye
right. See
bye.
you later.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's. What's the bet this week, though?
Uh, okay. So let's see. The bet this week will be. I'm gonna say if I win, you gotta wear. Oh, I'm gonna rub this one in. You gotta wear a New York Giants hat.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Or
Okay.
yeah, you gotta either wear a New York Giants hat or get a T-shirt that says "I Heart New York" and wear it on the next episode. I still gotta, I
Fine.
still gotta, I still gotta wear my Cowboys hat. I'm probably gonna end up buying that this week. So
Or Giants hat. Okay.
all right, what's yours?
Um. Hmm. I'm gonna go same vein. You have to get an I Heart Dallas shirt.
Oh my god, no way.
All right.
Here we
All
go.
right. So far, ladies and gentlemen, it's one win for Sean, one win for me. Score tally. Read them off.
All right. Let's see. Playoffs start this weekend, so that's going to be interesting. We'll get our picks in after we do this.
Yeah.
For that. So let's go. Okay, Cleveland Browns at the Ravens. Ravens win 35-10.
35-10. You got that on the dot. I think.
Really? I
Yeah.
did I say 35 to
Two
10?
touchdowns.
Oh no, two
No, you
touchdowns.
two touchdowns. Two touchdowns. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Damn, did you say the Browns was going to win that?
No, I said Baltimore by a touchdown.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
Unfortunately.
All right. Good start. Bengals versus Steelers. Bengals win 19-17. I think I lost this.
Yeah, you got Pittsburgh. Let's go.
They sold me. And I think you had the Bengals, right?
Yeah.
Nice. That's a nice pick right there.
Are the Steelers in the playoffs or no?
Yeah, let me check real quick actually. Yes, they are. Wild card Saturday.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Carolina Panthers at the Falcons. Panthers win. Wow.
The Falcons.
44 to 38.
Damn.
I think we both said the Falcons was winning,
No,
right?
you said Carolina.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you said Carolina by a touchdown. And a field
Okay.
goal.
Cool. All right. Nice. Houston Texans at the Titans. Texans win 23 to 14.
Houston 23-14.
Yes, sir.
That's it. You win that one as well.
Nice.
Damn.
Interesting. New York Giants at the Eagles. Eagles win 20 to 13 just by a touchdown. I think I had
you win. Damn.
Don't tell me you had the Giants winning.
No, I had Philadelphia winning by 6 touchdowns. You had them by 2. I had them by 6.
Okay. Jaguars at the Colts. Colts win 26 to 23. You think you might win this? Because I think we both had Colts, but you had a less gap.
No, you had the Colts. I had Jacksonville.
Okay.
Damn, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm blowing you out right now.
Golly.
I think I got like 4 wins already, right?
5, yeah. And I have 1.
All right. Hey man, it's not over with. It's not over with yet. Commanders at Cowboys. Commanders win 23 to 19. I believe you got this one.
No, you. Well, technically, we both picked Dallas. Actually.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, Dallas sold us like that.
Yeah. So we both technically get a point there. I'll count that as a point for both of
us. Very interesting. Chicago Bears at the Packers. Bears beat the Packers 24 to 22.
Bears beat the Packers. Okay. Yes, let's go. I called it.
You had the Bears winning?
Yeah, Bears winning by a field goal.
Oh, nice. We're pretty good at this. We're actually pretty good at this.
Yeah, we're not bad. See,
we're
guys, like we always say, this is financial advice. Bet how we bet. We always win.
It's going to be either one of us that's going to get it right every week. So at least you get 2 options to choose from.
Exactly.
Saints, my Saints at the Buccaneers. We lose. Buccaneers win 27-19.
Buccaneers win 27-19. Damn, you win that again.
I had us losing, right?
The Buccaneers?
The Saints.
Yeah.
Okay.
You had the Buccaneers win.
Okay. Bills at Patriots. Bills lose. Patriots win 23 to 16.
Patriots win?
Yeah.
And we both lost that one. So
I think we both have blowout wins on that.
Yeah. Damn.
Chargers at the Raiders. Chargers win 34 to 20.
Chargers win 34 to 20.
Yep.
Damn. Got that on the dot.
2 touchdowns.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns. Damn.
Nice. 49ers at the Cardinals. The Cardinals blow them out 47 to 24. Damn. That's like 3 touchdowns.
How the hell?
Did I say 3 touchdowns?
Well. Yeah. No, you got a touchdown and a field goal, but I had San Francisco winning.
Okay. The Broncos completely destroyed. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? Let's go ahead and give this a clap. Let's go ahead and clap it up right here.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and clap it up for the people of Denver. We are very proud of you. Yes, I think America is proud of you. Thank you to the city of Denver. We appreciate you. Protect Denver at all costs. Yes. The Broncos completely destroyed the Kansas City, the Taylor City Chiefs. The Taylor Swift City Chiefs. The Broncos win 38-0. Taylor Swift is mad. I gotta clap it up one more time for
Bro,
them.
she's punching air right now.
Let's clap it up one more time for the people
Thank
of
you.
Denver.
Thank you, Denver. Thank you, Denver.
Okay, Seattle. Wait, who won that last one though?
Me, I had Denver winning, actually. You
Oh,
had
okay,
Kansas City.
nice. Seattle at LA Rams. Seattle wins 30-25.
LA Rams. Damn you. Damn.
I
There's
had
one more
Seattle
game
in.
left, is there?
There's two more actually.
Two more.
What's the score right now?
I have 5. You have 1. You have 11.
Oh shoot, dang! It's pretty much game over then.
It is game over, yeah.
All right, we'll go and finish out. Dolphins at the Jets. Jets win 32-20.
Dolphins at the Jets. Damn, you win that one as well. Yo.
And I think we called this the game of the day or game of the night, which is Minnesota Vikings at the Detroit Lions. Detroit Lions completely destroyed them boys, 31-9.
Yeah. Wait, Detroit won, so you win that. You win that one as well.
Dang,
So,
this
ladies
is
and
a
gentlemen,
blowout week.
next episode that's on camera, I'll be wearing a I Heart New York shirt or a Giants hat. It's probably gonna be a
choice.
Oh, bruh. I don't want to have a Giants hat.
Hey, you could have an I Heart NY shirt. So
yeah.
nice. So let's go ahead and knock out the playoff first round or wild card round.
Okay.
So we have. Just let me know when you're ready.
I am ready.
All right, we have Chargers at Texans. Man, that might be tough. I'm gonna go Chargers. I think Chargers are gonna win that. Chargers win.
Okay.
Chargers by a touchdown.
By a touchdown. I'm gonna go Houston by a touchdown, actually.
Okay. These will be some very close games.
Yeah.
Steelers at Ravens. I think that's a rematch of, isn't it? No, it's not. Steelers at Ravens.
Ooh. I'm gonna go Ravens by 2 touchdowns.
I'm gonna go Steelers with the upset.
Really?
Yep. I'm gonna go Steelers with the upset by a field goal.
Field goal. Okay.
Broncos at the Bills.
At the Bills. I'm going Denver with the upset.
I'm gonna go Denver too.
Denver, really? I'm gonna go Denver by touchdown.
Same
Let's
thing.
Go. Okay.
I'm actually rooting for Denver.
Me too, a little bit.
Definitely. Green Bay at Philly. I got Philly winning this by a touchdown. I don't know. I don't feel right about this one, but
I'm actually gonna go Green Bay by a field goal.
Okay.
Just to oppose you.
Commanders at Buccaneers.
Commanders. As much as my heart doesn't want it to happen, I'm going Washington.
Same.
By 2 touchdowns.
I'm going Washington with a touchdown and a field goal.
Okay.
And then the last game is Minnesota at LA Rams. It's an easy pick, probably.
Oh, yeah, Minnesota. Minnesota by 2 touchdowns for me.
I'm going to go Minnesota by 2 touchdowns and a field goal. 17 points.
Okay.
Now, that sets off our playoffs. And since the football season is actually coming to a close, maybe we could do our weekly picks with soccer.
Soccer?
Yeah. What do you feel about that?
Which league though? Do you want to do the Prem?
We can do, so let's see. for the month of January, we can do Prim.
Oh, do you want to every episode like switch up the league? You want to do that?
Or yeah, we could do that. We could do that.
Okay.
So we'll go ahead and just start. We'll just do we'll knock off a list real quick for this one, and then the next episode we'll do let's see, what's a random league? We could do League One, French
Yeah.
League One.
Yeah, sure.
On the next or for the next episode. So yeah. All right. So let me just hurry up and get these out. Let's see. So match day 21 of 38 is what we'll start off with. And then so that's I think it's about like 10 games or so. Chelsea at Bournemouth. Is that what it's called?
Bournemouth, yeah.
Yeah, Bournemouth.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Chelsea, and we'll do specific scores because it's not like it's like they're scoring like 8 or 9 goals. I mean, they can, but but it's not often that happens. So I'm gonna go Chelsea 1-0.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I was thinking the same.
Okay.
No, actually, you know what? I'm gonna go just to oppose you. I'm gonna go Bournemouth.
Okay.
1-0.
Okay. West Ham at Fulham.
I'm gonna go Fulham. Fulham with the upset. I'm gonna go 2-0.
2-0?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go a draw in that game.
West. All right. Draw. Okay.
Brentford versus Man City.
Ooh, I would usually say Man City, but they've been in a slump recently.
They have.
Brentford. I know it's stupid, but I'm gonna go Brentford. I'm gonna go Brentford just because I hate Man City that much. I'm gonna go Brentford.
I'm gonna go. Forgive me,
Go
people.
2-0.
I have not been paying attention to soccer because football season has been in full effect. But as of today, I will start tuning into these games. So, I'm gonna go Man City 1-0.
Man City 1-0. Okay.
Yeah. Nottingham Forest. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Nottingham Forest.
Nottingham Forest versus Liverpool. Definitely going Liverpool.
Yeah.
Definitely going Liverpool. That's a slaughter. That's a slaughter.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Liverpool 3-0. Oh, no, I'm gonna go 3-1.
3-1.
I'll give. Yeah.
I'll go
give him a goal.
2-0. Liverpool.
2-0. Okay.
Yeah. Even though it's not so much of a blowout, but it's just going to be. They're just going to be dominating that game. They're going to have full control. Newcastle versus the Wolves.
Newcastle. Ooh.
I'm gonna go
draw.
Draw for you?
Yeah.
I'm going Wolves 1-0.
Wolves 1-0. Okay.
Everton versus Aston Villa.
Oh. As a closeted Everton fan, we're losing that game. But just because I can't not, I'm gonna go Everton 1-0.
Dang.
We're definitely losing that game though. There's no shot we're not.
Nah, Aston's nice. I'm gonna go Aston 3-0.
Aston 3-0. Oh wow.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna be completely wrong on that, but all right. You might have to help me with this team's name. Is it Leicester City or something like that?
Oh, Leicester City, yeah.
Leicester City?
Yeah.
Leicester City versus Crystal Palace. I have not really tuned in much to these teams.
I'll go CP. I'll go Crystal Palace.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Crystal Palace 2-0.
I'm gonna go a draw.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
you guys might have a tough match right here. Arsenal versus Tottenham.
Oh yeah, the London Derby.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
the Spurs, baby.
Spurs. Who you choose to win will determine the course of our friendship. I just want you to know this.
No, I'm gonna go Arsenal. I'm
Yes,
going Arsenal.
yes.
Yeah, but Tottenham
That's
is
why we're best
nice.
friends.
Tottenham is
That's
nice
why we're
though.
friends. They are. They're getting better. Yeah, but Arsenal. Yeah,
But I am going Arsenal
Arsenal.
though. Yeah.
I'm going Arsenal 4-0.
Damn. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 3-0.
3. Let's go.
Tottenham used to have this Japanese guy on their team that was really good. Is he still there?
Oh, Human Son.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's Korean. Yeah.
Oh, he's Korean. Okay.
Yeah.
Dang, that was kind of
He's.
racist for me. My bad. My bad.
I give you the pass as an Asian man.
But no,
We
he's
gave you the pass.
but he's good though.
He's crazy good. Yeah.
Yeah, he's good as hell.
He's good. Yeah.
South Korean, right? He's like the star for South Korea, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If there's one thing I will praise about Tottenham is Human Son. I love him.
Yeah.
He's so
Yeah.
good. He's annoyingly good, and he's on like my least favorite team.
Yeah.
So that sucks.
And I do like Saka. You still guys got you guys still got him?
Yeah, but he's out for a while now.
Ah, shoot. What happened?
Yeah.
Injured.
He tore his
Don't tell me the ACL. No.
ACL, MCL. It's not that. Hold on.
Damn.
Saka injury. Yeah, it's towards hamstring. Sorry.
Ooh, yeah. He's gonna be out for a minute.
Yeah. He might be out. They're saying they're trying to get him back by the end of the season, but he might be out for the entire season.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's tough. Last two games we have. Is it Ipswich Town?
Yeah.
Ipswich Town versus Brighton.
I'm gonna go Brighton.
Same.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 2-0. 2-1. 2-1.
I'm gonna go. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go. Yeah. I'm gonna go 2. I'm gonna go 3-2.
3-2. Okay.
Yeah.
And then we got
2-1, right?
Yeah, 2-1. And then we got probably the least favorited team for me in the League of England. Manchester United versus Southampton. I do not like those guys. Man United.
I hate Man United.
But I will choose Man United to win this game.
Yeah, same. That's what I was about to say. Yeah.
Yeah. 3-0 for me.
0. Man United. 3-0. I'm gonna go Man United because if they play. I don't know if you saw like the game against Liverpool where they gave Liverpool a run for their money.
Really?
If they play like that, yeah. If they play like that, they looked really good. Finally,
Nice.
They got rid of their manager Ten Hag.
Yeah.
And they've been
They got a new guy now.
Yeah. I'll get them 1-0 though. They've been inconsistent.
Yeah. 1-0.
Yeah.
Okay. I think the next episode will probably be more soccer focused because there's a lot of things I would talk about it now if you had some time. I mean, I got all the time in the world, but I know it's getting kind of late anyway. But next episode at least will be very soccer heavy. I do want to talk about some FIFA, some FIFA news, and whatnot. Matter of fact, how much time you got? You know what? This might be something special. How much time you got right now?
I got like 10-20 minutes.
Okay. So we'll actually get into that. We'll get into it because actually there's a few things I got some questions. But on that note, ladies and gentlemen, 2-minute break. I gotta go use the bathroom really quick.
I'll keep the people entertained.
All right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what do we talk about while Sean? Um, I'll reveal some stuff about Sean. Sean says he's 29. He's actually my age. He's 18 as well. You know, we yeah. Actually, you know what? No, Sean's not even a real person. I just clone myself and then use a voice changer. Imagine if that was actually the case. If I was just schizophrenic. There's no Sean doesn't exist. It's just me. Um, but yeah, if anyone is looking to get into soccer, by the way, please get into soccer. Get into the Prem. Absolutely love the Premier League. Of course, I would prefer people to be Arsenal fans. You know, if you don't, Everton's a very good team. It is definitely technically a team that has given me more gray hairs and more receding hairline than than I wish it did. But you know, support who you want to support. Don't let people make you support a team unless it's Arsenal. Then let people let people definitely get you. But but yeah,
All
please.
right, I'm back.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. I don't know what he said, but I did hear my earphones. I did hear you talking. So I might have to go back and actually listen to
It
that.
was
But
nothing. It was fine.
okay, let's talk soccer, dude.
Yeah.
Let's talk FIFA. Um,
All right.
what's your expectations around the world? Give me a few expectations you have from a few countries.
Oh, the World Cup or the game?
World Cup.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the game.
Oh yeah, no.
Hold on. Let me.
Well, better yet, I'll tell you this much. From watching the last World Cup and seeing the potential of a few teams, because a few teams definitely have potential in the next
Yeah.
World Cup coming up, and I believe that's here in America, right?
Yeah.
Um, I guess I'll start off. I think hot take. I think Argentina's going to fall off.
I can agree with that. Yeah.
I think they're going to fall off. I don't think they're going to make it as far this time around. It's just something about that. I know that they won the last World Cup, and it's probably crazy to say that they're going to fall off. But um, Messi is definitely old now. I mean, in 2 years he'll be like 40 something.
I don't think he's
Uh,
even returning
yeah, I don't
for
even
the
think.
next World
Yeah,
Cup.
um, there's another guy. I think their goalkeeper has retired too, or something like that.
Yeah.
And another guy on the team had retired as well, who was very good. Oh my god, I might have to actually go and figure it out. But anyway, um, it's something about that Saudi Arabia loss that, if you remember when they lost to Saudi Arabia, and I don't know if you remember that or not in the last World Cup, but this was not the tournament time. Like, this was just um, this was the group stage.
Yeah.
They lost to Saudi Arabia in their group.
Damn.
And something about that just didn't sit with me well, considering the fact how much people talked about Argentina being a powerhouse.
Yeah.
And even like I said, in spite of them winning the World Cup, I just don't know if they have it in them, especially with them losing pretty much their best players for the next World Cup. So obviously, I think France is still going to be at the top. I think France is number one in the world right now, as it stands. I think England might make a push. I do have high expectations for England to be amongst the finalists of the World Cup.
Mm.
I also think Germany. I have high expectations for Germany too.
I think Spain. I'm going
Oh
with
yeah,
Spain.
Spain.
Yeah.
Spain is nice. Yeah,
Yeah. They just won the Euros.
yeah. With Lamine
Um.
Yamal, is that his name? Lamine
Let me.
Yamal or something like that.
Yeah. I
That
think
kid
that's
is nice.
bro. 17 playing for Barcelona. That's insane.
That kid is nice.
Yeah.
Bro, bro. Yeah, he's going to be a problem, dude. Spain is going to
Yeah.
be a problem for a while.
Yeah.
They're going to be a problem.
Bro,
I'm
they
trying to
also have
think who
Rodri
else.
as well,
Yeah,
who
Rodri.
just won
Yeah.
the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah.
Even though I feel like Vinny was robbed a little bit, just a little bit.
Don't get me started. Brazil, that's my favorite team. I know people like, bro, you're from America. How are you a Brazil fan? It's just something about them, bro. Like, it's the aura. I'm Brazilian at heart, bro. I think I'm Brazilian at heart. And I love Art and Senna, too. So I feel like Art and Senna is my uncle or something. And speaking of that, did you see that show on the Art and Senna show on Netflix?
I've seen like clips of it, but I haven't actually watched it.
I've watched the whole thing through, but I got to the very end. I turned it off, bro.
Why?
I couldn't watch it. I couldn't finish it because it was going to show the scene where he crashed out.
Oh yeah.
I one of the few one of the few times in my life where I would get damn near tears in my eyes. That's how much I admire this dude. I could not finish the show. Like, I was like, dude, I can't. I watched the whole thing through, and I know we're besides the point of soccer right now, but nah, man, I got Brazil in my I got Brazil in my heart. So, but I definitely I mean, I guess I agree with you. I mean, he did get robbed, but it's just something about you being better for club play than you are on your country's team. I have a problem with that because Vinny
Yeah.
was completely overrated in Copa America.
Yeah.
Completely overrated. I mean, he got shut down. Actually, matter of fact, they even sat him down at one point because he wasn't doing anything, and we got
I
destroyed by Uruguay,
yeah.
which my fiance is literally she's from Uruguay, so like she's literally going to talk about that for the rest of my life. But anyway,
I, and also think what's it called? So, because I've been like that Rodri won the Ballon d'Or.
yeah,
I think because he is the exact opposite, where he played really well for Spain, but he basically did nothing for Man City.
yeah,
Sorry, he didn't do nothing for Man City. He just wasn't, I think, Ballon d'Or worthy
yeah,
in in Man City. While Vinny, I think, is the exact way around, where he was definitely Ballon d'Or worthy in
straight balling for Real Madrid.
yeah, for completely balling for Real Madrid, but then didn't really show up for Brazil,
And at
which
that point,
is
is it really worth? Like, you got to ask yourself, well, is it really worth it? I mean, if I wasn't really balling for my country, what's the point?
yeah,
I mean, like you look at somebody like Ronaldo or Messi, like, dude, these Barcelona Messi, tough.
yeah.
PSG
That was
Messi, tough. Wait, he did play for PSG. Yeah, he did play for
yeah, yeah,
PSG.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, tough. Um, Ronaldo, Real Madrid, Ronaldo. Come on, man. And then he turned around and still killed. Oh crap, I said it. My bad. He turned around and still balled out for Portugal when it was time to go. When it's time to put the jersey on. But I just feel like with Vinny is look, we don't have Neymar no more. Neymar's done. The next person in line is Vinny. Bro, Brazil, I think we're in a I think we're in a downwards trend right now in Brazil.
Yeah, because I feel is Neymar even coming back for that for
No, I don't think so. I think he's done.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think he said he was done. So
But I mean, they do have really good players. But then, yeah, I think that they're a lot like the Brooklyn Nets when with like Katie and
Yeah,
Harden and stuff like that, where like they have really good players, but like no chemistry.
I am excited for Endrick though.
Yeah,
18-year-old kid, I believe. I think he's about 18 or 19 right now. And we have Rodrigo. So,
yeah.
uh,
Jesus Martinelli,
yep,
right? Is
yep.
Martinelli? Yeah,
Um,
Martinelli. Who's the other guy on Arsenal? I'm just going off of Arsenal. No, Saliba's French. Is it Saliba? No, he's French. Damn. Jesus. Jesus.
yeah.
Uh, who is the other guy? I can't remember. I really can't remember at all. Huh. Um, but yeah, I think yeah. To go to, I'm hoping to go to this to at least one World Cup match if we can, because they're gonna be super expensive. We may have lost Sean. We may have. We have lost Sean. I'm gonna entertain you guys until we figure if he's gonna come back. If he's not, thank you guys very much for watching. And you can, of course, as always, find everyone in the description below. But oh, there he's back.
Got disconnected.
Yeah, I guess I. But yeah, I was saying, what's it called? If we can, I hope to go to a World Cup match because there's one like right in my
Yeah,
backyard, basically.
yeah.
Oh,
We got Marquinhos, Lucas Paqueta, Rafinha. Yeah, I mean, we got some dogs on the team. We just can't get the job done, man. I mean, when it's time to go.
I'm 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 really excited for this, for because I don't feel like France is. I feel like France might not be that
You
good.
think
I'm
the
also
hype?
predicting them
Think the
to
hype is
fall
down?
off. Yeah,
Yeah. I have a really good feeling about Germany for some odd reason, in Italy
Germany and Italy
and Spain. Yeah.
and
In the
Spain. Yeah,
European region, I think Germany, Italy, especially Germany and Spain more than anything. I have a really good feeling about them. What do you think?
yeah, yeah. I think especially Italy and Spain. Germany, I think have a very good chance, but I think that my main favorites are Italy and Spain.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's talk about the West, South America and North America. Um, I mean, South America, the teams that I have high expectations for Uruguay. I think Uruguay, oh, especially Colombia, they're looking nice. Colombia's looking nice. They're looking a little
Yeah,
dangerous. Like Uruguay and Colombia is looking very dangerous. Um, I don't have that same feeling about Argentina and Brazil though. I don't.
yeah, yeah. I don't know why. Yeah, I have the exact same thing with, especially Argentina.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Um,
They just seem like a team very like they're gonna flop.
yeah. I think Argentina's just watered down now. Yeah, like that's what I think. Portugal too. I think Portugal is almost like in that same position as but Portugal has always been they've never really got the job done. They always got good players, but they just never get the job done when it's time to get the job done. You know?
Yeah,
So I don't really have high expectations for Portugal. Now the United States is a team that I really want to talk about. Um,
I have zero hope for them.
Zero hope for the United States,
Nah.
but we got to figure out. Um, I'm not a United States fan in terms of soccer because I mean we're trash, bro. Like I won't say we're trash, but we're not. United States is not trash, but they're not good against good teams though. But if the United
Yeah,
States is playing like Mexico, you know,
or like Bolivia.
yeah, Bolivia, Peru, Chile, like if we're playing against them, man, we're gonna win those games. But if it's time to go against like Uruguay, Argentina, France, nah, bro, we're getting blown out.
Yeah, no.
We're getting blown out. It's not even. Yeah, it's gonna be ugly. The United States needs what the United States need is they need to take soccer more seriously in this country in order for them to be elite amongst the world. So they need to start within the communities of getting kids to lock in with soccer and try to find your own Messi within America.
Yeah.
Because trust me, I'm very sure in this country, I'm pretty sure we have a superstar out there, but they probably don't even know it themselves because soccer is not pushed in America as much as it would be in like France.
Yeah, no.
And
No.
even for the average American kid who does play soccer and have dreams of saying, I want to go play, in like League One France and play for like one of those teams like PSG. Um, no disrespect, but they're not as crazy good as like a Mbappe or as like Dembele or something like that.
Yeah, no.
So
Because
yeah,
I, f- I feel like as big of a sport as soccer is, I don't think it's actually pushed that hard like it is in especially Europe.
yeah,
What's it called?
or even like
Um,
or even in like the Asian region, even in the Asian region, you
yeah.
know, look at the dude from South Korea. That they South Korea still got their star though, and he's with Tottenham, or I don't know how you really pronounce it, but I just always like to call them the Spurs though. But it's
They
just not.
suck. Sorry.
It's just not pushed. It's not pushed. Like it should. America is going to keep having the same problems with their national team in soccer as long as they don't push it like these other countries do. I mean, Brazil. You look at Brazil's team. Their team is full of dudes where they were literally the moment they left the womb, they had a soccer ball in their hand as a newborn.
Yeah.
Whereas here, that's not really. I mean, Captain America is about the closest thing. He's about the closest thing to, you know, or maybe, yeah, he's about the closest thing to being like the Messi of America. And he's good. You know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
He's good, but um he's not Messi good though. He's not in the same. I don't think he's in the
Yeah.
same league
No.
with like Neymar, Messi, and like Ronaldo.
No.
No, of course not.
No. I
I,
think he maybe has the possibility,
mhm.
but yeah, definitely not right now.
But even with the
Definitely not.
possibility, I think he's. I mean, with the age that he's at right now, I believe he's like. Let me check real quick. I think he's like 31 or something like that. Let me see.
Yeah, I think he is.
I'm just about to put my phone on a charger. You can still hear me good though, right?
Yeah.
Let me check real quick. USA soccer team players. Christian Pulisic, that's what his name is. I don't know why I forgot that,
Oh
but
yeah, 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 yeah.
yeah.
I couldn't. Yeah, I couldn't remember his name.
Let me see. How old is he? Okay, never mind. He's not that old. I mean, he's 26 years old. So yeah, I guess you're right. There's still some potential left there.
But I think maybe is it too late? I don't know. I hmm, I think I think he's a very good player. I think he's probably one of the better players that the U.S. men team has. But then, is it? I think we may have lost Sean. We may have lost Sean again. We're having technical difficulties this episode, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going because how's everyone doing tonight? I'm sipping on a incredible monster. Um, how's everyone feeling tonight?
All right,
We're
that's
back.
the last time. Now, what was you saying about Pulisic?
I think I think 26 I think he has a I think yeah 31 is probably like that's your physical peak usually, right?
Yeah, that's the window.
Yeah. I think he has a very good possibility to get better. He just did very well in the what's Super Cup final against Inter.
Yeah,
But
he's
I'm
really
pretty
good
sure he
with
scored
Inter
the
Milan though, or AC
yeah
Milan. My bad.
AC Milan. Yeah, yeah. He scored. I'm pretty sure. Did he not score the? I'm pretty sure he scored the winning goal for the
Mm-hmm.
Super Cup win. Again, he's very good, but I don't know if he has the. Oh no, yeah, no, he scored the shot. He scored this tying goal. But I don't know if he has like that much time to be. Oh, we lost Sean again. We lost Sean again. Bro, we're not having the best of times. We never have the best of times on this podcast with technologies. What's it called? Hold on. But yeah, I'm gonna just keep spitballing Arsenal. We're gonna lose the league. That's terrible. Um I'm a lot of y'all don't know like the way we record this stuff. Um I'm on Reddit right now scrolling through the Premier League subreddit. Because I'm a very professional we're professional podcasters, ladies and gentlemen. You don't know how good we are. Um I don't know if Sean's gonna come back. Want me to but I'm gonna talk for a little bit while we just make sure if Sean's not gonna come back. But this was a fun episode. This was a very fun episode, ladies and gentlemen. We had Junious on. I hope if you're watching this, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name the whole episode. That was a very um yeah, Sean is not gonna come back. Unfortunately, yeah, I think we've both had technical difficulties. Riverside's very weird with recordings. Um, I'm gonna spitball for a few seconds. But what I was saying with Pulisic, I think he's a very good player, but I don't think he has that much time to get that much better. To be honest, I have more faith in someone like Saka, you know, um, like Isak, um, like Rodrigo, those type of guys. How old is Rodrigo? Yeah, Rodrigo, 34 years old, 24 years old. Sorry. like those guys. Someone like a Bellingham, who's already probably one of the best players. Is he the best player in the world? I don't think so. Maybe one. Definitely one of the best. I think he's top 10. But yeah, Pulisic, very good player. Don't know if he has the time though to really though. I think we're gonna end it there. It's another very long episode. You guys have back to back nearly 3-hour episodes, and my computer is yeah.